What's up, bitches? Welcome back. Chris and Brandon Spragoo made these pumpkins. Sean finally murdered it. Chris and Brandon made these pumpkins, so
you can tell which one Dan illuminated.
Oh, perfect. Look at that. Chris hand carved that, free-handed, the BJs with the pour into the Glen.
There you go.
I think Brandon hand carved this one. He could have made it skinnier. You know what, Brandon? Guys, you guys just want to stare at pumpkins? We could just put some nice music up. You guys could just do this for a while. I'm just gonna drink whiskey and watch these flames, kindle. All right, we're gonna move the pumpkins.
I'm gonna hit that drop. Yeah, it's at 3,200. So.
Oh shit!
She would have been real bright.
Just do like a spooky episode where it's like haunted. Holy shit!
She's bright.
Well, that was bright.
Welcome back.
Well, there's a real candle in this one.
Yeah, I thought you were about to chuck it.
Hey, thanks, Chris and Brandon. Brandon hand grew those pumpkins, some would say.
Hand grew, huh?
Hand grew them. Didn't mouth blow them, but did hand grow them.
Okay. We're gonna keep this going all night.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Oh man, why does that look so off?
It's tilted as fuck.
Fucking
I wish
Cookie
you guys
Cat.
could see the camera.
Cookie Cat just runs in here and hits that thing.
Camera is at a 90-degree angle right now. All right. All right, guys. So here, listen. This is what we got going on. Tonight, we're going to play a game. Let's play a game. Dan and Julie sent us packages of things that were hand-delivered by a human being.
Smells like smoke in here.
There's 4 samples for each of us. Matt has samples too. This bottle, if you can't read it, says Dan Chug went wrong. Sean has
Mine
one.
says Sean Chug went wrong.
Assuming Matt has one. So,
Let's play a game.
ado, Matthew Porter, world's top whiskey taster. Wild turkey, wild turkey.
Hello.
What's happening, buddy? Oh,
and Dan and Julie, the people we actually care about. How you guys doing?
Hey, what's up? Wait. There's something wrong with the camera here.
Oh, I'm excited for whatever's happening.
Now it's better. There we go.
Okay, listen. I had to kick Matt out because Matt allowed Grease to win his own competition by giving Grease, the easiest samples, if we're being honest. So now that we're through that, Matt, how are you?
I was really good until you hurt my feelings, and now I'm just gonna not take any mercy on anybody tonight,
dude,
including myself, which is going to be a problematic thing.
I'm so prepared for this.
Are you?
I literally took 3 Tums. Okay, I'm completely out of Prilosec. The sponsorship ran out. They didn't like what was happening. I took 3 Tums and I took a probiotic, dude. So
You'll be good.
Here we go.
You've never done it over.
We should have done this ahead of time because
I found it easier if you cut down the side also.
Very loud.
You just gotta be grizzly strong.
Why don't y'all do this beforehand?
Don't need a knife when you have tiny little man paws.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Julie asked why you don't do that beforehand.
Okay. I don't have a good reason. I'm completely out of good reasons. So now, first off, for those who don't know, everybody in this chat literally knows who everybody on this stream is right now. Matt Porter ADHD whiskey for us is on the bottom of our screen. I have no idea if it's the same for everybody. Dan and Julie from LikeTime whiskey are on our next to us. So,
I always forget you don't know your right from left.
This is like stage left and stage right. It's a whole thing, right?
You just point like this, and they're over there.
So what we're gonna do is, like I mentioned, Dan and Julie made a game up. There's a punishment when we're wrong. There's questions. I've heard that there's questions from Dan and Julie both.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think any of us know the questions yet. So
I got called about them. I told you.
Yeah, Sean
said don't take it too hard.
Sean said that Julie was cheating earlier today and giving him answers. I don't know, Matt. That you can take that up with
definitely
Julie.
not the conversation we had.
Sean said it.
No, that didn't happen.
So we got two games going on kind of the same time. So like I'm doing the traditional blind for you guys, and then since we don't have like during that madness, he had the timer going. Instead of a timer, Julie's going to ask a side game, kind of some side questions, and when you get the answers wrong to hers, you will drink.
We'll drink the one that says
chug one. Yeah, that's for her game. Matt's holding his hand up. He needs to speak.
I'm just going to do that tonight. Probably going to be the easiest thing. Anyway, did you say we're playing? Just a quick answer. You said 2 games at the same time.
Yeah. So in between, when I asked,
okay, that's all I needed to hear.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have to kick.
I literally have a disorder that prevents me from doing well at that. Thank you.
Well, you're the top whiskey taster.
Two games at the same time.
Why do we need this up?
Because this. Well, I want to see how like we already missed some of those. All right, I wanted this viewer activity thing up. That's what I wanted. There we go. Oh, it's so zoomed in.
You can.
All right, hold on.
You guys can go ahead and pour all the glass if you want, or wait.
Okay.
We're just ripping into it, huh?
So hold on. Let's read. There's been members and super chats and things already that we were probably
they're on the top of this chat too. You know,
no,
right?
but they're not all there. That's like look at all these. See these?
Mm.
There's a few more, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So real quick, Joe Sullivan. There's no way Dan completes this game. What the fuck, dude? Hey, what are these? Joe, do better with the words, dude. Or I can't read. I don't know which. Still out of focus. There's no way Dan competes at this game as bad as I was driving in Warzone. Oh, yeah. So I played Warzone with him last night, and he's the worst driver I've ever seen.
As good as he gets.
Cheers, everyone. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, Joe, for the super chat, buddy. This green one, which we can't fucking read.
Richard Douglas.
Member, new. Thank you for joining. Appreciate the hell out of you.
We need a new projector, man.
Adam, good news. Your shirt is currently back up on Into the AM. I got mine in size fat assery this afternoon. Apparently, my repeated emails to them worked. So Sean and I randomly checked it.
Yeah. The
other day, and it was up then. So it's been up for just a few days. If you guys want, there's a link. I don't know where the link is. I have no freaking idea what video the link is in. You know,
if you just go to, they don't.
Nope.
Can they use Bourbon Junkies and checkout and get the discount?
You guys will still get the discount
if you, if you use that but if you just search Voyage on their
Bourbon
site.
Voyage is what the shirt's called. Woo contest! Can't wait to see what likes came up with. Hashtag Team Sean. Jeff Fredericks clearly on the wrong team. Hashtag Team Wild Turkey. Hashtag LikeTime. Okay, he literally said anyone but Dan, and then said fire Dan again. Embellish podcast. After watching Matt Manis, there's 0 chance this one goes awry. I'm here for the show. All right. Thank you guys for super chats and the love.
Appreciate you
guys being here and everything else. So listen, one thing I do have to say.
Matt's limbering
Dan
up.
and Julie sent me a text message and said, "What was your actual job title?" And I reply with my actual job title.
Oh my god!
And Dan, I misspelled the word server. I didn't put the first R in it.
You're really concentrating on the engineer.
You already cheated.
Hey, you're already cheated. You're not like at all giving away one of the answers while you're talking right now.
I'm not answering the rest of the question. Matt has no idea what I'm talking about.
We're good.
Okay, I have a story for when this
You're
question.
You're at -1 already.
I just want to know, did Julie say, hey, by the way, don't talk about this on the phone with you?
Pretty much, I did.
Yes. Hey, Dan's -1.
Yeah.
So me and Julie also had a conversation where she said, hey, is Dan around? Don't tell him this. And so I didn't.
That sounds like cheating to me.
No, it's honestly a question.
Matt, any input?
Just like we had to get the answer from you, we had to get answers from him.
I guess we're just going with all of these.
That one. I'm just going to pour all 4. Is that, or what are the rules?
I think
you can, well, first of all, is my mic okay still? I adjusted it.
Yes, yeah, great.
Okay. Yes, you can pour all of them if you want.
Jeez, that is so dark.
So really, that way I don't have to wait on you. But you can pour all of them. But as we're drinking these, I'm going to ask questions. So I'm going to ask 2 questions about A, and then while you're doing that, thinking about those and tasting it, Julie's going to ask some questions of 1 question of each of you, nothing about whiskey. Then I'm going to go to B, ask you 1 question about each. So you might want to save a little bit though, because after I'm done with the 2 questions per pour, there's like 2 bonus questions. So it'd help you if you left a little bit in your glasses.
Okay.
Good to know.
We do have to have our phones to message Dan our answers.
Yes.
So everybody knows in chat. Now, Matt, what are you doing?
Hey, bud. You should. Did you smell your wrong answer bottle yet? You should.
Haven't opened it. I'm not a cheater.
You should.
Okay. Matt, have you drank anything yet?
I just took a little sip of Eagle Rare store pick.
Well, how do we know that that's not A, B, C, or D?
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't.
Hey.
Oh, you don't pour your chug bottle.
So can you're gonna choke it. Can let me know when you want Julie to kind of say what her game's about, because she has to go through it and kind of tell everybody what her game's about.
Okay.
Whenever you're
I
ready.
have this lovely bottle.
I'm gonna get whiskey.
From Dan and Julie, like
Shut the
some
hell
Woodford
up.
Double Oak.
Hey,
Thank you guys so much for this bottle. I mean, I couldn't do this month without you guys.
Okay. The next person, and I swear to God, and I'm just so
Shenanigans.
serious on this. The next time somebody sends a Woodford Double Oak to us, it will be smashed before Sean drinks it. I'm just saying.
You're a hater.
No offense. I'm just saying what's going to happen. All right. I'm going to pour whiskey. Julie, if you want to explain to everybody what we're supposed to do correctly.
Okay, well, you didn't pour the chug bottle, right?
No, I'm just going to
Or
drink
don't
out of
pour
there.
that.
I don't need to ruin
You
it.
got to just drink from
Okay,
that.
so Julie's gonna tell you what the side game's about.
Okay, so the side game basically is it has to deal with the whole hashtag Fire Sean thing.
Love it.
And
It's a good hashtag.
What'd you say, Matt?
So that's probably one of my favorite hashtags that anybody ever invented.
Who invented that, Matt?
Couldn't tell you. Probably
Some old bus driver.
retired.
Go ahead.
Probably.
Retired bus driver.
But a
Okay,
nice
so
guy,
basically,
nice gentleman.
Look at Matt just
Sometimes you just gotta
interrupting
speak
you
up.
twice in 1 minute. Matt's just such an interrupter. We'll never get a word in it.
I just try to get the timing down, and it's impossible.
you're doing well. You've learned from the best.
So just shut up.
No. Okay. So now that the whole hashtag Fire Sean has become a reality in the white collar world,
Literal.
literal,
Got it.
we know that Shook has to keep him around, so he has some kind of employment. However, Matt is the world top whiskey taster,
It's true.
and he hasn't been fired ever.
Yeah.
Ever? Wait, ever?
Well, I don't know
Matt, have
about
you-
ever.
At
But
WTWT, he
Matt,
hasn't.
have you been
Yeah.
fired?
Yes, I have.
All right. We're all in the same club here. So this is great.
okay,
Anyway, moving on.
Not in
Recent
the last
history.
3 years.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, there's a time frame here. We're gonna play a little trivia game to see which one of these two guys, Sean and Matt, is the real rightful prodigy for Dan. Okay.
Easy
So,
work.
Dan, even though this is a duel between Matt and Sean, you're going to get asked some questions too, just because we need to know where your loyalty really is at. and who
So
you
far,
really
favorite
love the
rules
most.
ever. Easily favorite game I've ever played.
All right. So here's how this is going to go. During each round of this Dan's questions, I'm going to ask each of you a question. Each question's different, so then you don't have the same question. You need to answer your questions quickly, like Dan said, because I'm basically the timer. But you still need to be focusing on what you need to be answering for Dan, because you're going to need to be texting that information to him.
Are we just texting it to Dan?
Yeah,
You're just texting
me.
it to Dan.
Okay.
So what I'm going to ask you, you're just going to give your answers right then and there, because then I'm going to move on to the next person. If you get an answer wrong on my trivia question, you have to chug from your chug bottle.
Ugh.
Now, keep in mind that could mess up if you got to taste your sample from Dan and you haven't tasted it yet.
It probably will impact what you
It's
taste.
going to impact.
There's floaties in mine. Just saying.
So-
Floaties aren't always bad in whiskey. Mine's clear. It looks like piss. So
And you don't know when I'm going to ask you. Like, I'm not asking in any particular order.
And you all have 3 separate chug bottles.
You all
that
have
if you
3
didn't catch it.
separate
The
things.
same juice is not in your chug bottles.
No. Nobody's
perfect.
all right. Your
I thought you were
sampling
gonna
is the same
switch.
thing. So, now, and this only applies to Matt and Sean, not you, Dan. If somebody gets a question wrong, then if the opponent
With the table.
can answer it correctly, they can make the other person chug their bottle.
Ooh, I like that rule a lot.
But if they get it wrong, they got to drink. If they volunteer, like let's say Sean gets one wrong and Matt wants to try and answer it. If he gets it right, he can make Sean chug. But if he gets it wrong for jumping in, he's got to drink out of his.
I'm a big fan of that rule.
He doesn't have to jump in. So that's kind of
Right. You don't have
That's all I need to know.
But it's up to him. All right.
That's it.
So there you go.
You-
Just remember, I love all you equally. So I'm very fair in my questions.
You feeling the need to preface the game before
Yes.
we know any questions?
That's what she told me on the phone. Yep.
I wrote these questions and I love each
There
of
are
them
no
equally.
tricks. There's no
here.
tricks to my side of the game. It's just a normal game. And I don't play favorites either. I know we love Matt, but I wore this shirt for 2 Dans, not for 1. So
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, real quick, let me catch up on super chats. Real quick.
go ahead. No, catch up. Take your time.
Yeah.
Interrupt
Yeah.
at any time. It's your show. Who cares how long it takes?
No. It's very important that everybody understands the rules. So,
Yeah. So go ahead.
Jeff Ameeger voted
Nope,
for the
it's
wrong
not
person,
her.
clearly. Tom Burns, we could use the stroke counters to keep track of how many words Matt gets in tonight. Adam, you want to do that one, Matt?
Can I get a Costco from Matt Porter to heal Dan's soul and hurt Sean's hashtag? What the hell? I don't even know.
The hashtag
Law
so
of
much
equivalent
less,
exchange.
so much less important. Thank you for super chat, buddy. Don Thompson, good evening. BJ's, Matt, and Dan, and Julie, let the good times roll. That's a song, right?
Don.
Hi,
Is
Don.
that the Fonzie show?
No.
Okay. Seems like it could have been. Jason Busey, finally, there's an amazing. Okay, you know what, Busey? I forget that every time you super chat, it's going to be a negative for me and it's a positive for anyone else.
Yep.
Finally, there's an amazing Dan on the stream. Unlike other Dans on the stream, Dan does not skip leg day and isn't afraid of his gray hair and doesn't need hair club for men. Busey, you are bald as fuck, okay?
He don't need hair club either, man.
Oddly, we were talking about haircuts on the phone today, Dan.
We were literally talking about haircuts on the phone today. Me and Dan were. Thanks, everybody. Jonathan Bingle, the spirit buyer for my main store, is friends with RE. Who's RE? What distillery is RE?
It's Dave. It's just
Redwood Empire.
Redwood Empire. Oh, you guys were pretty close on the answer there. You guys kind of coming in with the game.
Well, who got
already.
it first?
That.
Porter.
He said, I'm working on getting your BJ pick back on track. Cheers, everyone. Hashtag Team Julie. That's the first fair hashtag I've seen tonight.
I agree.
Oh,
Thank you,
shit.
Jonathan.
Did it?
Yep, there's one. Eric, couldn't have asked for a better cast of characters for a stream on my birthday.
Hey,
Holy
cheers, buddy.
shit, Eric. Here, Lee, grab those right there, the 2 Remuses, and we're gonna cheers Eric for his birthday. These are Todd's bottles, but I accidentally opened them, and now I owe Todd 2 bottles of whiskey. So hopefully Todd's in here because I love you, and I'm sorry.
Okay.
Cheers, buddy.
Happy birthday.
Eric.
Bingo.
Happy birthday.
Ooh, that's good.
All right, there's one more. Maureen I already know. I know. There's literally like 5 names in chat that I know when they super chat. I don't want to
We'll never get any of these questions right. Hail Matt. Water.
You know what? At least she's not Team Sean tonight. This is interesting because
anyone but you.
Yeah, well, normally people have to decide just between us, and then we let other people on. People are like, both of these guys actually suck. So, all right. And mother. Okay, hold on. We're not. I thought we were caught.
No, you are. You're close.
No, we're not.
Hey, you're down to the bottom though.
Good to see everyone tonight. Can't wait to hear Julie's questions. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm legitimately intrigued and excited. So initially, when they sent this game, this will not spoil anything. I don't believe. When they sent the game, they were like,
"So why say it?
We got it because it's a story. You tell stories, dude. People are going to literally hear dead silence, idiot." So, anyways, when they sent this, they're like, "We got a game for you and Matt." And then I'm like, we got to schedule that. And then Julie's like, well, I kind of have like a side game with some questions. So it was like, okay, so we get everybody involved and have a damn good time. See that?
Yeah, it was like a year ago. That was like a year ago.
It was like, okay, it was like 4 months, probably actually 4 months ago, if we're being honest.
Yeah, good odds on that. I mean, a couple months ago.
Dan is actually my dad.
That's Holden.
Because his name is Holden.
Yep.
Thank you for the chat, buddy. I could be. What
No.
state do you live in? Mr. James, good luck to everyone. Even
Sean.
There you go.
That's a good super chat, buddy. Appreciate that. Maureen, happy birthday, Eric. Did you super chat to tell Eric happy birthday, Maureen? You do not have to do that.
I like it.
That is awesome, Maureen.
What a hashtag fire bourbon junkies get jobs again. Tommy, shut the fuck up, dude. Hey, Tommy, hey, you're retired as shit, Tommy. I know that for a fact. Oh, I swear to God, next time I see that guy, I'm gonna hug him even harder.
Mojo said Shook is so excited.
I am really excited. I'm legitimately excited because I like games and we get to hang out with our friends. So it's like double cool. You know what I'm saying?
With Drew said, will Sean at least get a, that's not how you spell participation. Right. You got it, buddy.
I think Ricky just made your I think Ricky just read your comment about what side of the country do you live in? Did you see what she put? Cool, Dan, cool.
The old wife's in the old chat. Well,
hey, Ricky.
His wife's in the old chat.
Whiskey Central said Dead Silence better than Dan's stories.
Hey, who said that?
Shayla.
Shayla would never.
Shayla would. Shayla would.
I thought that you and I were friends, and apparently we're not. Matt is literally overhead pressing a couple air dumbbells right now in this exact moment. Oh,
he's doing Arnold's.
Oh, we're getting the whole movement here. Okay.
Look at that.
Dude, Matt. Hey, when I
are you cramped up now?
Here,
Water jugs.
I was going to say water jug.
I haven't exercised since before we went to Utah. Since before Utah.
I haven't exercised since Utah was Utah.
Yeah, no, it's true story though. I have not, and I've eaten like shit ever since.
I'm gonna be honest. Today, me and Holden were playing catch out in the yard, and I said to Holden, "If you drop the football when we play catch, you have to run a lap," because he wasn't paying attention.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is how listen, dude, you'll figure it out. So, anyways, he drops the ball and he has to run a lap, and then I drop the ball. He goes, "Run a lap, Dad." So I ran a lap and thought, I have to get my shit together. Oh. This is not acceptable.
You have this revelation like once a week.
No,
you know that?
I didn't, but I don't often breathe that heavy from that little exercise.
Going up a flight of stairs.
Yeah, right. Michael Dow, ADHD has great lighting. Dan and Julie, number 2, BJ's pale as death. What profile?
11.
Okay. Fuck you, Michael. Thank you for super chat. Jeff, I give 8.7 to Match Game Face. Hey, real quick, before we jump into the game, can we talk about one thing?
We expected this game to take a while. It's cool.
I would like to talk about one thing.
We're prepared.
Due to a binding endorsement contract that stipulates I mention Alec Bradley at the beginning of every live stream I'm involved in, I'd just like to say that Alec Bradley has the best cigars on the planet. They're fantastic, tasty, full of flavor, wonderful, and they're amazing people. Now let's continue the game.
Wow, I can't believe you left out that they're a family-based company and they have grown that brand with only basically their family. And they make the best cigars in the world. Matt, I don't know,
And how cool Bradley's mustache is.
Let's see what we look like now. Can't tell.
Okay, so, gosh dang it, Shayla's doing the thing. My 5 favorite, Shayla, no, we're not going back, Shayla. You know what? Once we've...
My 5 favorite people on the screen. This is awesome. No. I think this game is going to be awesome.
No, Shayla, 4 favorite. And
2 whiskey tube channels and then these other people.
I remove myself from the statement that you made.
Disincludes.
I disincluded myself.
Okay.
All right.
Exclude so really would be quick, that fun word you're looking for.
Yeah, there's lots of words. So, Matt, you just did a review recently on Blue Run. It's on the rye, the golden rye. And the reason I bring this up is because Blue Run just released a whiskey today.
Mm-hmm. I missed it. Yeah.
I bought it.
I watched your review today, or not today. I watched your review the other day, and then Blue Run came out today, and I was reading all the comments on your Blue Run video, and they're very similar to the comments on our Blue Run videos, right?
Sure. Yep.
Did the price of that Blue Run rye bother you a lot?
Well, to be totally fair, I got it from Utah, so it didn't bother me one bit.
I completely forgot that was one of the bottles that you took with you.
If you really watched the video closely, didn't you? I mentioned in there at least twice that that's where it came from. That's fine.
Matt, I swear to God, Matt, I watched the whole video. Okay, I don't. You know what?
I'm easy to ignore.
You're not. No, listen. You're so relaxing that I just sit back and close my eyes and go along for the ride.
We actually brought that bottle, Dan, because you and Sean said how much you liked it, which is why we brought it, and then we sent it home.
That bottle.
Yeah.
Let me say this. I wasn't offended by how much Dan and Julie spent on it. So
Okay.
I thought the price is fair. It's really good. It's a super good rye.
So everybody doesn't like, and I'm not trying to start. Shayla, I know you're joking around. Why is Sean dressed up? He's really trying to get that post serum Captain America look going. No,
Sean looks like a Christmas tree air freshener.
Oh, it's gone. This is the first time I've seen Sean without the tattoo. It's
still kind of there a little bit.
I thought you were looking for tracks.
No, we both have plasma donation scars.
Yeah, not great.
Was starting to think Wild Turkey was on mute. It said Scott Pilton.
No, Dan just won't shut the fuck up.
No, I want to talk about Brew Run just for a minute because the rye was like $100-ish, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they released a bourbon today that's like $100-ish, at least on Sealbox.
4 year.
But it's only
that
4
one came
years
from a
old.
different distillery too.
Well, this is the first one that Jim Rutledge has distilled. But every comment on every video seems to me like it's a complaint.
Yeah.
But then they sell out literally immediately.
Yep.
When they go up on website.
Anything else?
I don't know. I'm just bothered by the fact that like they're selling the fuck out of their whiskey, but people buy it.
Hey, we
I think
bitch about
people are-
people all the time.
That's fair.
People are upset with their marketing strategy. That's basically what I got. Was people saw behind the curtain as far as like what I don't know. They left a bad taste in some people's mouths. That's what I realized, and I'm like, I didn't. I looked at their website. I browsed it. I've heard a couple words, but I haven't like really sat down and listened to them speak about it.
Sure.
But I mean, it's something that somebody said left a bad taste in some people's mouth. Or wait, yeah.
I know, like
kinda, yeah. I think that makes sense. It sounded weird, but I think it's actually correct. Julie bought that bottle today, even while I was telling her that you had recommended.
So I'm going to be like, Sean, will you grab that right there next to my Go XLR? So full transparency, I didn't know this was happening, but today at like 5 p.m., they launched that at 3 p.m. Eastern. At about 5 p.m., UPS showed up with this new Blue Run.
So, snappers.
And with a handwritten note that was very nice. I think they handwrite notes for all their stuff.
He said he's wrote over 5,000.
Yeah. But it just, people don't like the marketing on it, but like people don't think like Blanton's is marketed to hell and back, and so is like every Pappy Van Winkle, and so is like every BTAC. You know what I mean? Like I guess the reason I don't understand is because like every other whiskey is marketed too.
Yeah, I think that the words "the future of bourbon" kind of turn some people off. I don't care; doesn't bother me. But those words were, yeah. But then again, that's awesome. What kind of moth is on that one?
Like a chroma one.
Damn it. Okay, this is you know what, Matt? I did watch your video because you went into the breed of moth.
So Dan, did you tell me not to get that bottle, knowing you had it coming because you just wanted to have the bottle before me?
No,
because like an hour before that, you told me not to get it, and now you have it.
I didn't. So we knew that we were getting the rye, like when they were launching the rye. We did not know we were getting this one. This showed up as a surprise and is noted as a surprise in the letter.
Well, Julie didn't listen to me and ordered it, so we have it.
Here's what I'll say: without doing a review or anything, without getting into it, I know it's expensive. It's easily the best 4-year whiskey I've ever had in my life, without a doubt.
Motherfucker.
Well, thank you.
Whoa.
I bought it.
I'm telling him for trying to tell me not to. Well, you never listen to me on buying stuff.
This is the first one that I felt like
Matt's out of here. Matt's stuck his out of here.
It might not be worth the price because it's really expensive and it's young, but it is Jim Rutledge's first distilled whiskey for Blue Run. He distilled it himself. So, oh my gosh,
I got dad jokes.
Holy shit!
I also got a surprise delivery.
The last half of our show is all dad jokes, so you're gonna.
You want to read that one?
That was a good one.
This one's
I shouldn't say our show because we're like. I don't like to say we're much smaller channel. I just like to say we're a more exclusive channel than.
Hashtag marketing.
Because we took the best 1,400 of junkies and ADHD, 1,500 of ADHD and BJ's subs. We took the best 15 of yours in our subs. We have room for some more. We have room for some more, but we have your best 15. If the next best 1,500 would like to come over now, we're opening up 1,500 slots.
We'll open it up. Yeah.
Only the cool 1,500 move
Very
over.
exclusive club. That's why we're smaller. They let anyone in their thing. We're like a little
fair. It's a good point. Okay, fine. I just wanted to talk about it for a little bit because the Blue Run launch was today, and we have a bunch of people here who consume Blue Run whiskey. So I just want to talk about it for just a minute because this release is different to me than the other releases have been. So I'm sorry. We can play the game.
You sure?
I
still got this.
I also got a special delivery from UPS, guys.
What was it?
UPS showed up today, and I was like, "What is this?" And got cricket traps.
My goodness.
I did not order these. These were not ordered by me.
That's even better. That's so much better that you didn't buy them. Holy shit.
Whoever sent me, thank you. Thank you for doing it. Appreciate it.
Whoever in chat is saying Dan doesn't shut up, it's my fucking stream right now, okay? You can go to other people's streams who shut up if you want me to shut up.
Hey, Sean, do you feel important when Dan says it's my stream? Like he doesn't have someone sitting right next to him?
It's fine.
Take it or leave it.
Like,
You know what I mean?
that's just his fucking ego.
After tonight, it could be our stream.
That
Who knows
ego
how
is something in
that's
the
gonna
name. I don't know that it's his fault. It's just we're born with it.
That's true, Matt Porter. Good call.
Yeah.
Did you hear
Doctor
about
said
that?
junkies, likes, and ADHD. What a Tuesday night evening, all.
Look at what
Wait.
Maureen Franchi
We're good.
said.
Have some?
What is it?
Guess.
Not pretty.
12, yeah.
So smart.
You
All
watched
right,
me for
let's
it
play the
also.
game. Sean just keeps talking. We got to get on with it.
I'm gonna stab you tonight.
You don't stab him till the end. That can be the finale.
Well, now
That can be the finale.
I'm sad that you said that it was so good because I only bought one bottle and I could have bought 3.
Yeah,
But Dan told me not to get it because he talked to you. And then
Because I trust
well,
you.
I guess I should only get
Why
one.
I trust your palate, Dan, as bad as it's been lately, I don't know. But
No kidding.
I'm
He
hoping
doesn't even
tonight,
know Woodford
Yeah.
Double Oak.
You know,
believe it or not, I'm kind of pulling for you.
I
tonight.
didn't trust you, so I still got one.
there you go.
But it
So,
could-
So I'm betting on Matt. I'm pulling for you though, Dan. And Sean's kind of the wild card. He's been
I'm
kicking your
gonna
ass.
shit stomp you all.
listen,
That's what I'm saying. He's been kicking some
Jonathan
ass
wants to
lately.
know what we're drinking, but I don't know now.
Oh, well, we started with I don't remember. We
started with E.T.
E.T. Lee and then a Carter, and then whatever.
I don't know. Would you just?
But anyway, whenever y'all ready,
I don't know.
we can, uh,
okay, hold on. I'm going to have to kick Trevor, Deal, and Ricky out of chat real quick. Just a second. Because Trevor said, I bet Danelle still squats more than Dan Shook. Just my 2 cents. And then my wife said, I'd take the bet. What the fuck? Least supportive wife on planet Earth.
Best
But you
wife.
can't support all of
You
you.
have the best wife.
Not a lot of people can.
Sean, guys, we're going to have to get in this game because I need Sean to lose something.
You're gonna lose your life.
Hold on real quick. The whiskey shop, skip the blue run high ride because I'd rather buy another Four Roses pick and still have money left over.
Yeah.
Fair point. All right. I think we're good. Mike Ryan joined as a new member. Thanks for joining the fan, buddy. Appreciate it. Bourbon Finds in the fucking chat, dude.
Hey, what's
My
up?
wife was just looking at something on Bourbon Finds Instagram, and I said, hey, I've talked to Bourbon Finds before.
And he said, "Let's go, Dan. Show everyone that your garbage palate is sophisticated."
Okay.
it's only 9:30. We got out. They usually don't start their flight till 10:30,
No.
so we're good.
I thought we were here
It's
till
only-
like 11 or something.
It's only
I can do
9:30.
so many more reps.
I still have questions to make
Everything.
up.
Ricky was saying that she would bet on me, and I misunderstood her statement.
Shocking.
So I would like to retract my statement. She's a very supportive wife, and I love her a lot. Eh. Are you ready?
Jesus Christ.
Hashtag
Adam.
You can't even read that, Adam. That'll get us literally kicked off YouTube.
Woo!
All right, let's start the game because everybody's just annoyed with me. I need to drink. You know
But
what
we'll
I mean?
have plenty of time to break after. Okay, so we're gonna obviously start with pour A. So you guys can start nosing, drinking, whatever you want at any time.
What's up, bitch?
I would just leave
Oh,
you
wait. Was I going to start on
after Father and
Ooh.
thank you,
question
buddy.
1 or question 2?
What
Because we
number
were discussing
fudge?
it last night.
No, this is the first one.
Just now?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm
Hold
going to
on.
start.
No, I go. No, you start after while they're drinking A. After I ask my questions.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
So anyway, yeah, we were already confused. So you can drink A whenever you want. You can write down some notes.
What in 14 farts is in a holy
I'm not going to tell you just yet.
Well, what is there?
Guys,
I'm about
It's
to
what
ask
you
him. So
really
what you're
want.
looking for in A is every one is a 2-part. So you need to text me 2 separate answers on A. So
Wonderful.
the first one is just guess the age within 2 years and worth 1 point. The closest gets one. The closest to the pour gets 1 point. Closest
Are
to the
we allowed
year.
to drink this?
Yeah, you can drink. You can do whatever you want with it. You can dump it out and guess if that helps
We
somehow.
started going along, and I was like, "Fuck, are we both breaking the rules right now?"
No. You can drink it, nose it, whatever you want. I would leave a little bit for the end, but All you're doing, so the first thing is you're going to guess the age within 2 years, and then you're going to guess what state it was distilled in. That's also worth 1 point. So there's a possibility of 3 points, one for the age, one for being closest to age, and then 1 point for the state it's distilled in. That's it.
You know what this makes me realize? It makes me realize how much I miss the Matt Manis thing, because having somebody host a game is so much fun. And
Yeah,
so
that's great. But the
more
timer's going, Dan, so we don't have time.
Because Julie's going to ask you guys her questions now while you're doing that.
So
text me when you get the answers.
we don't have time for you either.
We do.
So, Matt, what is Dan Shook's self-proclaimed whiskey title?
The Savant.
Okay,
Easy one. Starting off easy.
good job.
Put a timer on it too. It was immediate,
Hey, okay.
faster than I've ever said anything in my life.
Dan, what kind of channel did Matt have before he started doing a whiskey channel?
fishing. Fucking nailed it.
Yeah, you did. Sean, what is Ricky's mom's blood type?
See how easy these first round was.
This is the best game of all time.
I'm gonna go with B negative.
Sorry,
wrong.
Sean, you're going to need to chug.
Do you know the answer?
I do.
Julie talked to
It's
Ricky.
O negative.
Fuck, I was gonna guess that.
You did.
Yeah,
No.
one
Sorry.
shot.
Yeah.
And oh, by the way, a chug is different from a tasting.
That's true. Don't be a baby.
Hey, babe, I'm gonna stay here tonight.
There's a blanket and a pillow over there. Hey, it's Ricky's birthday tomorrow. Well, we're not on the clock. So happy early birthday to my wife.
What the fuck
Happy
is that?
birthday, Ricky.
Okay,
I have everyone's answers except for, oh, there they go. The world's top whiskey taster here.
is that Clyde Mays? What the fuck?
I'm
I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Not going to really.
Okay, you drank half of it.
Oh, she said chug it.
You're gonna get a lot of these.
Okay, but we got a long way to go, Sean. Let's like.
You're gonna get everyone wrong.
John's going to be toasted.
Good, I'll be out of it soon. Oh my, I don't like that.
Finkel wants to know if the Likes would adopt a 36-year-old man.
We have a 36. Well, we have a 35-year-old son, so sure, why not?
Take a 50-year-old. This Dan.
Another one.
So, give it a second. I'm going to do something here.
Bourbon Kingdom after tonight. I'm officially Team LikeTime Whiskey. Also, Matt, don't hurt the BJs too bad tonight. Cheers. I'm literally probably 100%.
Did you
right
fucking blend Obtainium and Clyde Mays together?
Scott Cosgrove, thanks for the super chat.
No.
Cheers, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Sean, okay, so after the first question, right, you assume that you're getting.
My fucking mouth is on fire. That has got so much proof in it.
Oh, we should talk about this. I hope Brandon Sprague's in chat while Dan's adding up.
That girl is on fire.
No, I actually did an Excel sheet, but I just got to type the answer in and then it'll total it.
Okay.
I just got to tell you guys something funny. So you all guessed, not that matters, but you all guessed, I'm not going to tell you if it's right or wrong. You all guessed the same state of distillation.
Tennessee, huh?
But there was a decade difference between your ages, y'all guessed.
What? You guys are high as shit.
Between some of you guys, there was a decade. I'm not going to say who was low and who was high, but there was as much as a decade between.
I know I guessed old.
So I must be in the middle.
between anyway. So good job on Julie's, and I won't tell you if it's a good job on mine. So
Good job, guys.
see, this is going to go fast. We're already on to pour B.
Okay, hold on. Before we get to pour B,
Take your time.
Yeah, take your time.
Brandon Sprague and Chris Sprague stopped by the hut today.
I know he wrote in my book.
And Chris Sprague wrote a note in Sean's book, which is fantastic. They also dropped off the pumpkins.
Said, "Hi Sean, where are you? Dan rules. # Team Dan."
That's from Chris. So, Brandon has never had Malort before.
Did you give him Malort?
Well, they tried the thing that they like really want, right?
Yeah.
And we haven't done anything with yet.
Yep.
So they tried that bomb.
I see. Oh, it's open.
Legitimately, thanks to Dan and Julie. So they
Yep.
tried it, and then Brandon goes, "I've never had Malort," and I go, "Now's a great day." His dad was driving. Now, mind you, I just want to preface all of this with Brandon helped choose.
You should have gave him one of the barrel picks first, and then been like, "Hey, Malort's not that bad," and then gave him that.
The Brandon helped pick Glen Smashing, the bullet pick that people seemingly think is great. Right?
Yeah, because it's way better than yours.
Listen, Brandon Sprague, the palate that helped choose Glen Smashing, took a drink of Malort and thought, and out loud said, "I don't hate that." Took a second drink, and then went, "Tastes like pickles." Took a third drink. Swear to God. So if you guys want to trust Sean and Brandon's palate,
You always talk about how good his palate is.
Not anymore. Today I told him he was wrong.
Can you turn the heat back on?
No, it's hot.
It's 66 out here.
It's so hot. I don't have a shirt on under this, so I can't take it off.
What is your problem?
Okay, that's my dumb story. We can move on to.
It was not a dumb story. We get all the time in the world. We have no. I canceled all my plans for the rest of the night to be with you.
Me too.
Feel bad that you let Brandon have Malort after you let him have that other thing.
He wanted it. No, because Chris was smelling it, and he goes, "I've never drank that. I'll try it." Swear to God, that's how it went. Brandon's okay, said, "Stand by everything Dan says."
We're moving on to pour 2 already. So B, really easy. So 2 things you're gonna be looking for in B. Is this a low rye mash bill, high rye mash bill, a wheat or a rye?
Holy shit!
And just which one? And the high rye, if you want to know what I'm considering high rye, is 20% or more. So anything. Okay. So high, low, wheat, rye. That's worth 1 point. And then name the distillery. The distillery is worth 2 points if you get it right. So that's what you will be looking for in pour B. It's an easy game. Okay. So Julie has some questions for you, though.
Yep. So Dan, we're going to start with you. They're
going to be easy again.
This is a 2-part question. If you get even one wrong, you will have to chug.
You get 2 wrong, you have to chug twice.
What time of the day was Matt born?
Is for me?
Yes.
10 a.m.
A.m. or p.m.?
I was like, buddy.
10 a.m.
Correct.
Man, you know Matt pretty well.
What time of the day was Sean born?
7:30 p.m.
Nope.
Sorry, you're going to need to chug.
What was it?
I got the Matt one right.
You got that right.
What was Sean?
You get that right.
He was wrong on Sean.
You didn't tell him what Sean's was, though.
I don't need to tell him. I just
the crowd wants to know. You have to tell the right answer. You can't say you're wrong.
He was born at 12:56.
Oh, my other guess was 12:15. Not that I would have got it right, but
I gave it to you. AM or PM.
That's pretty amazing, though, that you knew Matt's. That's pretty crazy.
No. Put the glass down. You got to chug.
In between I'm still writing Dan's question.
Watch it. There's actually less in there than you think.
But this interrupts that. That's the point of the side game. You're gonna have to chug.
Look at his face. Yours doesn't.
You don't have the same thing that Sean has.
Yeah, you're allowed to talk about your jug pour.
Okay, well, let me tell you.
This has to last like
clearly flavored whiskey, and it's clearly like a black velvet salted caramel or some shit like that.
Sean, smell his pour. Difference between your.
Oh, dude. No, that's got to be Screwball or something. I don't know.
I told you.
Well, you nailed it off the nose. Too bad that wasn't for points because you were dead on.
I swear to God, they put Obtanian with something terrible.
It's so thick and viscous, there will never be out of my mouth now.
Okay. Matt, you're next. What does Dan claim his favorite Old Forester bottle is?
Oh,
do a good job, Matt.
It was easy.
I trust you.
Well, it's President's choice.
Correct. You are correct.
Well, that's what he always said.
You lose your. I would have said birthday bourbon.
Well, you don't even know me, dude.
Yeah, I don't.
This
birthday bourbon is my most.
Not looking good for you, Sean.
Exactly.
My favorite.
Birthday bourbon's the one he always says he's hunting. President's choice is the one he always says is his favorite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody that's supposed to knows me better than
Okay, Sean. Match these names to the appropriate category that Dan would choose. The category is shag, marry, kill.
Oh,
the
God.
names are Alec Rubin, Jeremy Sires, and Dan Like.
Oh man, let me think. Let me get stupid like Dan.
Hold on, because I've I can't wait to explain this. Go ahead.
You better, because I was actually slightly offended.
Hey.
You won't be. There's a good reason.
I think it is.
Fuck
Dan.
What?
He said,
Kill Alec. Marry Jeremy.
Kill Alec. He nailed it.
You nailed it.
You nailed it.
You nailed it.
Okay,
You nailed it.
Now I get to explain it because I answered this question on the phone on like a whim. This was like out of nowhere question. Yeah. And they were like, we need to know the answer.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. When I answer this type of question, So listen, if Alec were put in the exact same situation where it was Dan, and Jeremy, Alec would kill me, right? Fair choice, right? So Alec, we're evening out on this. Now, if I'm hooking up with one person one time, I only get one go, right? Mm-hmm. I want a wild, life-changing ride.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not as though. You know what? When she read me the answers, I was like, "What am I not marrying material?" Like, I would take Dan. I would take care of you. Dan, I would take care of you. I would protect you. I would make sure. But
when you put it like that,
the only problem with shagging me is you never survive. You'd always want more. Like, it'd ruin your life.
But the thing is so listen. Jeremy would literally be the easiest human being, at least I haven't talked to his wife about this, but ever to be married to.
Yeah, because you guys can smoke cigars and drink whiskey.
Right. Well, so can Dan.
But I think you'd rather fuck Dan.
Doing a life-changing hookup.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I love Jeremy too, so it wouldn't be. I can certainly understand that.
Oh,
originally, I had asked Ricky, and Ricky and I both had the same answer, and we had Dan and Jeremy in different places.
Right.
But then I was like, maybe I should ask Dan this question. We'll be safe. And
subconsciously, I know you're narcissistic. Mm-hmm. So you're going to fuck Dan, you know?
Oh, because it's me?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow, what if that's subconsciously why?
Got you.
That's interesting. Literally, when Julie asked me that, I was like, I don't know that there's a better looking whiskey tube person right now than Dan Light. So I'm just, you get one shot at it, you got to go with it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, y'all give me 1 second.
Did you answer that?
I understand your plight there, Dan. I really did.
Silent assassin the whole
The only hint I'm going to give you is someone's in last place and someone's in first place right now. That's best I could do. Hey, except for I don't have Shook's answers yet. So you're supposed to be answering me in the middle of this, Shook, but we'll give you a little time here.
I really like that.
I sent it. Sorry.
I like that sample a lot.
It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't know. When I answered that question, I literally was sitting there and I'm like, if somebody's going to blow my mind, it's going to be Dan Like. You know what I mean? So
makes sense.
Here we are.
So two of you got distillery right. One of you got nothing right. One of you got both right. So
I got both right.
I don't feel good. I'm not nothing right. All right. Perfect.
So the points are 1, 4, and 4. So that's where we're at. Right now,
I might have picked that answer because his room was next to our room.
I'm just saying,
Utah.
Yeah, Julie says you picked that because your room is next to ours in Utah. So you're like, I want to make those noises.
Listen, when we got to fucking Utah, Dan was like, yeah, we got to shut it down. People are going to be here tomorrow. That's what he told me he said to Julie. Okay? Yeah. This is how I know that, listen, I want to be Cinda damn relevant.
I did say that, but it didn't work out that way.
You did not say. Did you say that?
I did. I was like, I got people here tomorrow. I got to handle my business tonight. Anyway, enough of that. I really did. That question did bother me. I kept running back to her. I was like inside and she was on the porch when she talked to you. I go inside and do something. I came back out like 10 minutes later. I was like, really? It was like offending me. Anyway,
the thing is
bottle C, enough of that. Bottle C, you can go ahead and start on bottle C. Actually, before we do.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on, before we do. Real quick, we're going to play a fun side game here for no points. We're going to do mash bill math. So think about what you thought mash bill A was. Get a pencil and paper ready. You can use your phones. So think about what you thought the mash bill was for A. And whatever you think, that, like, let's say you thought it was 55% corn and you thought B was 60% corn. Then whatever you thought the rye were, and then whatever you thought the malted barley, whatever it was, add all 6 of those numbers, add them all together, and tell me what number you come up with. The first person to give me the right answer. You're adding all the percentages from both mash bills together. Okay, damn it. I knew Sean would get that. I was waiting for him to start typing. I wanted you to start typing. It has to be 200. It's 100.
I was typing 100 to you because I thought you were talking about one whiskey, and I'm like, it has to add up to 100.
That was just a side game. I was waiting to see if Dan started trying to calculate.
You were supposed to ask that when they were drunker.
No, it's okay. Go ahead, Matt.
It was going to be funnier.
Go ahead,
Matt. ADHD.
So we're playing a game that's immediately it's you're asking 2 questions at once, which I don't do. That's just not like and then your extra little bonus question was a speed question. Super thank you.
I was waiting for somebody to start. I told her, I said, Sean's going to spit out 200 as soon as I start. Dan will start it on his calculator. Anyway, okay, so we're on to C.
Matt, I got you.
Yeah, we're on to C.
You're my favorite.
So very similar question here. So for poor C, you're going to guess the age within 2, same thing, closest one to it gets an extra point. And then on poor C, you're also naming the distillery on this one. So age within 2 and the distillery. The distillery is worth 2 points. Age is worth 1. And then if the closest, so someone will be awarded 2 points for 1, or at least 1 point if whoever gets closest. So that's it.
Good.
Okay.
So Julie's got some more easy questions.
Matt, what was Dan Shook's actual job title at his previous job before he got fired?
I can't even steal this.
You need to get it dead on or you drink.
You know what really upsets me?
Earlier.
He literally said it earlier.
He said part of
He
it.
said part of it.
It's a made-up title.
What were the questions on C?
Age.
Yeah, he's just chugging.
Let's see where he just chugged it. Dan, tell him what you're
Oh, wait,
doing.
no.
Wait, Sean gets a chance.
I can't steal because I know it's something stupid like server engineer or something like that. But
No.
no, I'm not.
Okay.
He's not going to try and steal it.
No.
You interrupted my comedic timing, and I realize it's a waiting game. It's a waiting
Go with
game.
my answer. It's wrong, but go ahead.
Sean supporter. That's just all I got. I have no idea. Sorry.
Hey, what were the questions for C?
I just told
Okay.
you.
Oh, that
Age
was
and
risky.
distillery.
So the questions for C were
Look at Matt's face.
age within 2 and distillery. Matt, did you like that? We were kind of wondering if you would. You should tell them what their bottles are now since we're through C already. What their extra pours are. Julie, tell them what
Just
you're
wait
drinking.
until I let him get through it.
Look at
Why didn't I taste C before I did that?
Yeah.
that's the problem.
Well, that was the point.
Yeah.
That's why.
To mess you up.
You can say it again.
Okay, so we'll give you a couple more minutes on C since we got to talking. And so for C, none of them have sent their answer yet. So we,
That was the point of doing this. It's not supposed to make it easy.
it's the age within 2 and the distillery.
I don't know the distillery at all. Like, I'm real confused on C.
You've heard of it.
Sean, what is Dan's favorite food?
You're never getting this.
I know. It's going to be some made up fucking answer.
Well, that's what answers are. I make them up. It's my
Ricky.
opinion, idiot.
Ricky told me.
What would Ricky have said Dan's favorite food is? Because that's what she was.
Well, that's who this answer came from.
Oh, Ricky. Okay. What garbage food did she say for you?
Buddy, do you think it would be a non-garbage food if I said it?
Fuck. I want to.
I'm interested to know what she said too, honestly. Okay, Brandon.
I have to go with donuts.
Matt, do you know?
Dan's favorite food? Sean calls him fat all the time, so probably pizza.
You're correct.
You
You are correct.
I eat pizza every day.
So, not only, Sean, you have to take a chug for being wrong, but
That's a
Matt,
lie.
would you like to make
You
Sean
stopped
take
almost
his extra
every morning
chug?
for donuts.
True, but listen, when we were powerlifting, what I
Uh-huh.
have for lunch regularly, large Little Caesars,
What'd you have for breakfast regularly?
McDonald's McGriddles.
See what's happening here?
You'd stop for 8 donuts.
Tim Hortons has some
Sean,
good
Matt, you want to make him drink a second chug?
Matt, would you like to make Sean drink a second chug since you got
Ooh.
that right?
No, please.
I'd like Sean to get up and leave.
So Julie's going to tell
that's
you
what
what
we're
you're.
getting to with this game.
So the crowd knows Julie's going to tell you what you're drinking right
Why is
now.
it so fucking hot?
Well, I'm going to do it as soon as Matt determines what he wants Sean to do.
Drink or no drink, it's your call
Drink or
since
no
you got
drink.
that right.
Well, obviously drink.
Oh, you have to drink another chug, Sean.
Okay.
Um,
I'm going to change my answer.
see what happened here is Sean sees the inner fat kid in Dan, but doesn't understand it.
I almost said pizza. That was my other one.
Those are honestly, if I were gonna ask Ricky and she didn't say donuts or pizza, I'd genuinely be bothered.
She said pizza.
But she said pizza. I literally am like blown away. I have no idea what C is like at all.
I gave an answer. I don't feel good about it.
Because what's throwing me off is like the nose being like that, and then it's super hyper.
Did you take your second chug, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Dan,
that much
It's
left.
almost gone.
Matt had a video about hiding whiskey from your wife. Where was one of the places he actually hid a bottle of whiskey?
Is that to me?
No, this is to Dan.
Damn it.
During that video. What?
Just one of them? One place?
Just one of the places that he actually hid the bottle. Not talked about it, but hid it in the video.
The bread box.
No.
Fuck. I actually watched this video too, but it was a long time ago.
But you're going to need to chug because you answered incorrectly.
Hey, Dan, I'm actually going to give you 0. When I said what's distillery and you said Indiana, I haven't heard of a distillery named Indiana.
Shayla, correct. You're correct, Shayla.
But I can guess.
I'm trying to pull with Sean and do the Barton Brown Foreman distillery. You know what I mean?
What's great is when I said Brown Foreman, you're like, yeah.
I know in the video.
Yeah.
In the video. I was on your team.
My lips on fire.
Gosh dang it, dude. Like the problem is this is actual whiskey, and then I switched to this and it just hits the wrong way. What's up, Perry?
That kind of sucks.
Hey, let Julie tell you what's in the bottle so everyone
play
knows.
my game.
You remember what's in the bottle so you can tell them?
Okay.
Here's what you guys are drinking.
So here's what you were drinking. So Matt, you're drinking Widow Jane rye whiskey aged in oak and applewood.
Oh, that is heinous.
It is horrible.
Dan, you are drinking Screwball.
Tastes like
Peanut butter
powdered
whiskey.
sugar. It's delicious.
And Sean, I don't know what you're bitching about. You're drinking Stag Junior Batch 9.
Oh my God.
Since Sean got the tougher questions, we gave him the better pour.
Yes.
We gave him the better pour since he has tougher questions.
That smells amazing.
No,
we
it
don't
does
know
not.
if he has
That
tougher
legitimately
questions.
smells a lot like apples, for real.
It
Hey,
tastes.
Matt Porter, I need some answers, buddy.
Wow.
It tastes like obtainium.
Sean is drinking Stag
Clyde
Junior.
Mays.
It's because you're drinking
Batch 9 and complaining.
Wow.
Matt's stressing the hell out. He can't send me no answers.
We may have spoiled Sean a little too much.
That's fair. His questions seem
I stopped complaining about the
slightly
heat,
harder.
and it keeps going down in
It's
temperature
still
out here.
66.
I'm sweating.
Me too. Okay, listen.
That stag lit me up.
Matt, how are you, buddy?
That changed things up. Whoever was in last place nailed that one. And they are actually in the lead by 1 now.
By the way, Dan's actual job title.
Matt, how are you, dude? Like, just in general. Like, I want an honest answer. I don't want, like, I'm good. You know what I mean?
My blood pressure is high. My testosterone is low. My libido doesn't even matter.
Oh. Okay.
Matt, I thought we were getting all this fixed, dude.
Calming that down for a minute.
What?
Blood pressure's high.
I need
Oh, yeah,
to feel
we're
my
getting it
forehead
fixed.
right now.
John has a fever,
I'm on
legitimately.
fire.
Oh, what is this temperature? 48?
About 52 right now, Celsius.
It's a bit warm for the people of his, not even people.
Yeah.
Because he's a vampire.
See,
Get it?
this is when I'm on a live stream with people, you see the stuff that gets edited out. And
Cut it. Cut
Wow.
film.
Somebody asked me the other day, they were like, I would love to see Matt's, like, cut. Like, what is cut out of Matt's videos? And
I
said,
showed you that.
He posted
I
that
know.
raw, or
And
showed us the raw one.
The
Sorry.
funny part is you had sent, like, 2 days after that, you had sent, like, look at the uncut video, right? When we were in Utah, we watched it. And
Yeah.
I literally said, if this video doesn't go up on YouTube, I'm going to be physically upset.
Still not up.
I know it's not.
I don't believe them. That
Buddy,
smells
it
so
smells like
waxy.
apples.
It's so
It
waxy,
smells like
though.
Nashville wanted me to call it off the rip. No, that's cheating.
Smell it out of there, though.
We can call Sean Grease now. Oh, it smells
He
incredible.
doesn't deserve
Smells
that
so
title.
much better out of a fucking Glen. It tastes so hot, though.
All right.
Glock Juice
Sorry.
wants me to post some B-roll. I posted some B-roll a while back. It was
You
a
did?
cue ball with the letter B written on it, and I rolled it on the counter, and I said, suck on that, mother effers.
Look what Dalton said about Sean. Sean usually has his cape to keep him warm.
Well,
So
what did you want to
sweet.
read? You really wanted to read you the answer to something. Dan's actual
Well, there's
title.
two answers. So Dan's actual job title before he got fired, kicked
What
to
was
the
your
curb,
made-up title?
He's gonna tell you. She's gonna tell you. Hang on.
was server infrastructure engineer.
That's what
I
I
knew
said.
there was some stupid
Just so
word in
you
there.
know. And then on Matt's video, the actual places that he hid the bottle in the video were
In a book.
behind the couch cushion, or and behind dish detergent, and in a child's rain boot.
He mentioned more, but those are the only
He
places
mentioned,
he actually put
he
them
mentioned a
in.
ton of ways to hide them, but
Wait, did you mention a bread box?
No, I think there was a bread box in my older videos when I lived in Muskegon. There was a bread box there.
I thought you
But-
had one in a book.
Yeah, there's definitely one in a book.
Yeah. Okay. So
I just put a Kentucky Owl in a book and close the book.
that's what I remember.
it's okay. You were close. A bread box sits on a counter, which could be close to dish detergent that's on the counter. You're close.
That's fair. It would. They
Fair.
in theory could be
Fair,
next to
fair.
each other.
I understand.
Right. I appreciate that.
A child's rain boot.
I need to finish that. All right.
Okay.
So you guys ready? I know Dan's ready for
No.
the D. He already let me know. But if anybody else is ready to drink,
I'm fully
Only if you're
prepared.
heavy D.
okay. So this one, another easy one here. This is the first proof guess. We're gonna be guessing proof within 3. I'm giving you a lot of latitude here with 3.
I'm nailing
We
this.
do 5.
So-
I'm nailing this on the dot. Just
Proof within 3, and this one is 1 point for proof, 1 for being the closest. And then again, I want to know the distillery on this one, and that is worth 2 points as always.
Oh man, this smells like
smells
dishwasher.
fantastic.
That's bad.
Is that it? A dishwasher? Oh, your glass
Yeah, it
smells
smells
like
like-
dishwasher.
Yeah, it smells
Well,
like
mine smells
Are
fantastic.
we ready?
Julie's got one final question for
Nope,
you guys.
it's round 4. You got, all
Oh
right,
yeah,
Jake,
she has 2 more.
I have round 4. Sean,
Oh no.
Thank God he goes first.
what is Dan's paternal grandfather's date of birth?
Easy one. We're giving Sean the easy ones.
Hold on.
Do I have to do year or
Can
just
I,
the
can I help you?
Ju-
Yeah, go
ju-
ahead.
just the
Don't
month
know
and
this.
date's fine. You don't need the year.
April
Dan doesn't even know.
27th?
Matt, do you know?
Do I know what?
Dan's paternal grandfather's date of birth?
What's paternal? Does that mean father's side?
Yes.
Father.
Paternal. Wow. Dan, what's your birthday?
May 18th, 1989.
Of course I knew that. So
I know that
based on math,
every year.
that puts his birthday in September. That's about as close as I can get. But if I had to take a stab at it, I would say the 21st, but typically I reverse numbers, so I'd say September 12th.
Matt. That is
Oh my
insane.
God.
That's crazy.
I feel some collusion just came on.
Why would you think that?
I
insane.
didn't even know that, Matt. That's insane, dude.
Collusion.
Is it right? Did I get it right?
I think you're a little bit of a stalker. That is correct. And that's like 2 bottle chugs. Sean being wrong. Oh, well, Matt, would you like to make Sean do a bottle chug?
A stag.
I don't think so. I don't think I'll make him do it this time.
Too bad.
Since you know
aren't
it's stag,
Are
he's not
you
going to let you
sure?
drink it. I think he's going to stop him since he knows it's
Are
a
you
record.
It's so
sure?
hot.
Or is it because he's like almost out?
Okay, go to the next.
Okay, well, Sean, did you do the bottle chug for being wrong?
Yep.
Okay. So
Look at Sean. Hey, it's working. Our game is working.
Matt.
Sean looks great.
Oh my God. What fucking proof is that?
that would be
130?
The stag,
130. Yeah. 131.
It feels every
Wow, I
fucking
remembered that weirdly. That was
every
super
bit of
weird.
it.
Okay.
That's 9. Yeah.
Matt, kudos to you for knowing Dan's
Man,
grandfather.
it's clear. It's clear who would have been the better partner for Dan because Matt
Cheers.
definitely
Yeah.
wasn't better.
Dan,
Matt, cheers
obviously,
to you,
Matt
buddy.
truly loves you and knows your family well.
Yeah.
Yes, Matt. What would you like to say?
I've been telling him for over 2 years.
True. Hey, Matt. if you'll install the Delta app on your phone, there's a plane ticket for you to fly the hell up here so we can get Sean out and you in. You know what I mean?
I don't even have to know, and I can already give you the itinerary number or whatever it's called.
The what?
It starts with a pound sign. It's FIRESEAN.
I got more questions here.
Go ahead.
Oh, Matt, just for you. During COVID, Sean and Dan were live streaming separately from their homes, and Sean decided to finish off a bottle and got pretty wasted during the broadcast.
Yeah.
What bottle did he finish?
I was Stag Junior, and it was hilarious.
Which batch?
You know what batch it was?
Because you're going to have to drink if you don't.
I do.
12.
Wrong.
Yes, he is
It
correct.
was 12. We looked it up.
No, it wasn't.
God dang it.
Was it not?
What was it?
I thought it was 12. What'd you say?
It was 12.
We looked up the
I'm
video.
about 98% sure it's a batch 7 that I killed.
Oh, fuck.
No, it was 12. You are wrong, Sean. You are
Drink,
wrong.
Yeah. Somebody in chat's got to know this.
Someone go
and
look it up.
honestly-
I'm pretty sure I had an old batch 7 that I brought up from the basement, and that's what I killed.
If there was
Okay,
a
you
batch
know,
seven,
you
it'd
can
be
solve
here.
it. DC. I swear to you, it was batch 12.
Someone go look it up. Did I? There's. How long
I'm
ago
going
was
to take
batch
DC's
3?
answer. DC.
Quite a while ago.
Batch 12 was one of our favorites, was it not?
Batch 12 is one of our favorites.
So I don't have a batch 12 at home. I have
No, no,
batch
no.
13 at
But-
home.
You know why you don't have it? Because you finished it off
We had 3 batch 12.
on the
That's
live
the thing.
stream and you got wasted.
What's Yancey? hooked up
DC
the
said
whole-
12. DC said 12. He was the
It was double digits.
I will go look this up.
Okay. William
William.
said back.
No.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Now there's drama. William could possibly be complete.
I
troll.
know. William could be the.
So here's what we're going to do. To be fair, you both drink.
No, we got no. Text says it was 12.
Text says it was 12 too. There's
Well,
more.
you know
12.
what?
We're going to
It's
stop
not
taking
gonna be
answers now.
12.
Time's
Yeah.
up, so it's 12.
It's what you want to
William
believe.
Bellini doesn't even have a
And what we
profile
believe is
picture.
12.
Let's just do this.
Just drink the bottle,
Hold on, he's got
Sean.
it. He's going to pull it up. He's got it.
Hold on.
He's not pulling it out.
Not 12. Just a second.
Oh, somebody else said 7.
Son of a beast.
Somebody else said 12. Somebody else said 12.
All right, there's a poll that everybody can answer. It's either 12 or
Steven
poll in
said 12.
comments.
Hey, Adam, Dramhound said 12. And if Adam said it.
Well, but Justin said, what are we talking about? I said it's 12.
Well, hey, look. Tim Boyle also said he killed 2 different stags, which we know that's a fucking lie. So
Okay.
where's the line, chat?
Tim, you're full all
Everybody says 12.
Everybody says 12, so it's 12.
That's fine. It's 12. It was 7. But what the fuck?
Josh, it does matter because it does matter
Here's
because
what
Matt
I'll
would.
say.
It's
This-
proof
now,
in distillery, right?
Hold on, real quick.
Yes.
On the 7 thought, the reason I truly, and I don't know if it's 12, the reason I truly believe it's not 7
Okay.
is we don't have a 7 in the hut. So if we had a 7, I
Yeah.
think it would have been in the hut, not at Sean's house.
Yeah, but that was one that I bought by myself a long
Like
time
a
ago.
long time ago?
Yeah.
Also,
That's why I thought,
also possible.
because I told you I was like, I have this much of a bottle left that's going to kill. But it was a batch 12.
Hold on, wait.
He's letting it be a 12. That's fair enough.
Definitely 12.
Aw.
I remember well said Michael Gonzalez.
Now I
trust that one.
feel bad
Dude,
because
He
he's
saved my
being
family
all
in the fire once.
It's okay.
cooperative and stuff.
You caused that fire. I'm very sure of that.
Wait, let's
It doesn't really.
The poll is 72%.
Okay, you know what? I just wanted him to say the
You have one more
bottle
question,
and
guys.
not even the batch.
Well, you got another question to
Fair,
ask anyway.
fair.
And I've got one
He
answer.
said Stag Junior. Dan,
Yeah, I got this.
what was the name? Good job, by the way,
Matt.
Dan, what was the name Matt gave to his fictitious store clerk that wouldn't bring him the pappy?
Oh, shit.
Come on.
Oh,
Come on.
Come on.
You know what can I tell you what I genuinely hope this question was?
I walk into a store and I
You can
say,
tell him what you
"Bring me
hoped
the
it
pappy."
was, but come on.
These
Yeah.
videos are like a long time ago. It's been so long.
By the way, I have one answer.
Do you want us to go back to arguing about
it's
that
proof
7
in
if that's
distillery,
12?
right?
What do you think about this?
Okay.
No,
what
Shayla.
model did Matt offer? Will you repeat the question, please?
What was the name Matt gave to the fictitious store clerk that would not bring him the pappy?
He's also the name of the person who changed the label of the Elijah Craig Barrel Proof in their marketing meeting.
Oh, fuck. I don't know.
Okay, we definitely don't know that. I thought there was going to be a hint there.
Okay, it rhymes with roadie. But you're still going to drink now.
Okay, I'm just going to take a guess. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, who said it in the chat that you're looking at now?
I'm going to drink this because I don't know.
Go ahead.
Ready?
Yeah.
It's not even remotely close. It was so obvious that it was. I don't know. I don't know.
Whiskey Central put the right answer in just now. Yeah. So unless someone else said it earlier, but you're wrong. So drink up.
Bring me the pappy.
Drink from your chug bottle. There you go. Drink from your delicious peanut butter whiskey.
Well, I thought the question was,
we're trying to make the label.
No, the name of the employee.
Hey Dan, I've got everyone's answer, but yours, buddy.
I feel like I've drank a lot of whiskey right now.
My God.
I need one meal today.
I'm sure you have. I have pizza, keeping up with you guys. Hey Dan, you want to send an answer, or do you just want me to guess for you for the real game? I have them
written down. Hold on.
Jesus Christ, bud.
I wrote them down and didn't text them.
Here, I'll tell you what he said. He said,
"Who's the real winners here?
No.
You."
Yeah, we're trying to get you to drink a bit.
Hold on. I literally have answers for you.
Oh my gosh, Garrett Buffington, I love you. Garrett Buffington just quoted one of the videos.
You didn't have to kick the door down. It was unlocked.
That was a hard fucking. Did you know the answer to that?
Cody?
Yeah.
No, I was going to guess Evan.
Here, I'm going to be honest.
Evan, you weren't even close. Even Shayla said Carl.
You didn't even have a goddamn guess.
I almost said Buffalo Trace.
I had the right number of letters.
I almost said a bottle of whiskey.
Well, then again, Sean said he drank batch 7 and he drank batch 12.
Hey Dan, I do want to
even know what he did.
Dan, I do want to thank you for finally sending your answers in.
Buddy.
So I could give somebody some points for that question.
Dan, I just wanted you to know that I would marry you and shag you in the scenario. Just a heads up.
You guys are going to have to go back to Utah.
No, you think that Mormons are – it's not a Mormon thing.
You go somewhere you can be polygamous.
Oh, my gosh. Sean doesn't know the rules of the certain states and religion. Wait. Team, get it together. Okay, Adam, you know what?
Yeah, until you answered, Dan, I was unable to award any points for this.
I mean, everybody's missing.
What'd you say?
At least, anyway. So here we go. So we got next question.
Yeah.
Next question. We got 2 bonus questions here.
There's some funny stuff in chat.
So right now the score is very close: 4, 5, and 6.
Oh wow.
We've only got 2 questions left, and there's a possibility of 21 points. We're at 4, 5, 6. So
the last 2 were 12 points piece.
6 out of 21 is not bad, okay?
And 2 of these points are for closest to, even though they may not have been close.
Okay, that's bad.
So anyway, the next question, there's only 2 more questions. So the next question is, one of these, since you've already drank them all, by the way, side note, as you guys have been drinking them, I've been pouring myself a pour out of the actual bottle, if you were paying any attention, right in front of camera, as you guys are drinking them. I was grabbing the actual bottle and pouring myself pours, but nobody paid attention. Clearly, nobody paid attention.
Bitch.
So, yeah, I was drinking out of the same stuff you were pouring it from the bottle.
Perfect.
And D, I actually held it up and poured it right before I asked you to guess the bottle. And none of you got the bottle. But anyway,
that wouldn't change my
don't go back and look at anything. Don't anyone type anything in here because I just shouldn't have said that.
Please don't.
But okay,
so
this question is, one of these was a rye, 2 were wheat. Which one wasn't? So 1 was a rye, 2 were wheat. Okay. Which one was neither of those?
Okay.
One was a rye?
1 was a rye, 2 were wheated,
shit.
And 1 was neither. I just need you to tell me which pour was neither a rye or a wheated. It's just a bourbon.
God, there's some funny stuff in chat. All right, this is my last question to determine, although I think it's been determined, who should.
Hey guys, don't type answers
really
in, please. Chat. Go ahead.
Fired. If nothing else, Matt should get like an emoji that's like hashtag hire Matt. Matt, What is the title of the weekly Patreon episodes in which Dan updates the Patreon community about what is happening with the Bourbon Junkies?
Does he know this?
State of the Junkies. Do I know this, Sean?
Okay,
Do you know
I
this?
legitimately know that.
I know.
I think I've honestly been a part of more of them than you.
Actually, that might be actually possible.
Dan, what was the name of the motel Matt used to run?
I wish you would have said, what did Matt do before the bus driving? Because I
Yeah,
would have
been too easy.
That would have been too easy.
Matt, I love you, and I hope you know that. I know it was his. Hey, how about this? I'll give you a different detail. I know that it was his family's.
How about just answer the question?
Okay, what if I give you some hints? Because I didn't know it either until Matt told me, and then I started laughing.
Yeah,
and
I had to guess the fucking blood type. Let's not give him
Don't give
hints.
him hints. Don't have to guess a blood type.
But Dan's not really playing for like a title. He's just kind of playing to not be left out.
Right. I'm already here. Yeah.
So
the Porter Inn.
Okay, well, N is in it, so you got half of it right.
Matt did not like what I.
You don't have to drink half a pour.
No. So think of a band that did YMCA.
Or a restaurant that serves great pies that has the exact same name as
you always
his
went
hotel.
to
Traverse Inn.
Can I steal it?
What did you just say? No.
I said Grand Traverse Inn, which is only in Michigan.
It's not even in the movie, dum-dum.
Is it the Village Inn?
Yes,
that is it.
Hold on, I don't know the band that sang YMCA. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Now
The Village People.
Oh no!
So, by the way, DC just put that he looked at it. Actually, was batch 7. So Matt has to do an extra drink because he did get it wrong.
I feel bad.
No way.
You
Was
have to
it
do an extra
really?
drink, Matt, because it was batch 7.
What a selfish son of a bitch Sean is. Can we all agree on that?
We talked about.
You didn't have to go look it up. You could have just, you know.
Pieces. That was the last one. I can't let.
I'm sorry, Sean.
Daniel Carter, you are.
It was Village Inn.
DC's
It was the
banned from
hotel
this
that
chat
Matt
for the
used
rest
to
of his
run. And Sean,
Oh no.
Holden was born on February 5th. What was his original due date?
Why so easy?
Oh, good luck with that.
Can I take a stab at this?
If Sean
You guess the actual date. You know,
January
fucking weird.
21st.
Oh,
How did you know, Matt?
God.
You're amazing.
Man, that's kind of creepy. It's a little creepy, Matt, that you know this stuff, but you are correct.
I was going to guess the
Finish that
24th.
bottle.
So
When
I
you
know
want
you
to,
didn't go to
when you want a
Snowdrift.
job, you just make sure you have all the details worked out.
True.
I was going to be so close.
We do know that Matt is a prepared human being.
Yeah,
That's how
cheater.
he
Now
won
listen.
Wild Turkey.
So
There
I
was a
know
live
Dan
stream a
didn't
long
go to
time ago where
Snowdrift.
Dan talked about it and how there was gonna be, was this gonna be later than he thought. And I remember 21 because that's a number I remember, and January is the first month of the year, so it's the easiest.
Easy.
And
And
Matt,
maybe you cared more than Sean, which is
How
why
did
you
she laugh?
remembered Dan, Matt.
maybe come up,
You
maybe
cared a
come up
little
with
more.
a better reason to remember that day. But yeah, definitely.
How many people are in chat? Like, however many people are in chat, they know that you are the rightful heir to that chair.
Clear
and
as
that you
hell.
belong here.
Okay, so I hope
But it's Sean, and we love Sean. We love Sean. It's
Stack Junior is a really good bottle.
It is what it is. And you are the world's top whiskey taster, and
Not
you
good.
surpassed.
So
You know.
what's
Although
going to happen
nobody
after
could.
tonight?
Go ahead. We're pausing.
After
Sorry.
tonight, when Sean leaves and goes home and reapplies to his old job,
Nope.
the Bourbon Junkies and ADHD whiskey will combine to become
Yes.
Bourbon Disorder, and Bourbon Disorder will rule the world.
And become one.
Sean is sleeping on a cot tonight. Because
I
Sean
think-
drank about 4 ounces of Stag
I'm
Junior.
pretty sure I'm sleeping on a couch tonight, right now.
That was a 200 ml bottle.
This is the most toasted I've felt in the last room in a minute.
Sean's
Yeah, that's the idea.
I didn't know
So
the-
real
win.
Real quick, just to
Money.
compliment you all, since you guys have real channels, and we don't. Just to
you.
compliment you all, none of you got that last question right about which one wasn't the wheat or the rye. So good job.
See,
Yeah,
Was
none
that
of you
even
were-
the question?
Yeah, that was not a question. So you do have, there's actually 2 more questions. So the next question, this is worth 2 points, and then there's a bottle guess. So
I'm burping up whatever the hell that Widow Jane is. What was that finish?
Don't blame it on that Widow Jane.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying I'm burping it up.
Apple? 1 second. Steve Dameron, Sean's a terrible friend. #fire Sean, true.
True.
Hey,
Dark
bud.
Horse 16, shut up and let Max speak. True.
Watch this. I didn't know Dan's first child's due date.
Okay,
what's my birthday?
What's your birthday?
Yeah.
It's clear. What month are we in? It's 2 months ago. All right.
What's my birthday, bud?
What's my birthday? Well, they already said my
May
birthday.
18th.
Fuck you. So Sean's really good at remembering dates. Remembers my birthday 1 day off somehow every time, right? He thinks it's May 17th. It's May 18th, so he's pretty damn close.
Yep. What's mine?
I'm bad at names and dates.
Yeah.
And
Just
math.
a month.
And geography.
Tell me the month.
What?
What month is my
What month
birthday?
are we in right now?
We are in October.
What's before this one?
September.
What's before that one?
August.
August.
Yep.
Nailed it. Literally nailed it, dude. Best friend ever. Okay.
Front half or back half?
Got first half. Gotta be honest.
Nailed it.
Literally told you. Gotta be honest. Didn't realize there was a pumpkin covering Dan's body. Same shit. Oh, fucking bad, dude.
Through that whole thing.
You know what? No, time out, you bitch. All right. And I met that man in
shaming
person.
son of a bitch.
Dear Lang, Dan, and Julie, it's a 3-way tie. I don't know why there's so many winky faces. Should there be another episode as a playoff? Loser gets a bottle of Dickel Tabasco.
No.
That shit is absolutely
No. We do Dickel Reaper.
Wait, guys, hey.
Matt, you're the most important person here, so we'll yield.
All right, Matthew, go ahead.
Good.
Did Dan and Sean, did you try the Leopold Brothers 3-chamber rye yet?
Hey, okay, listen, Matt. If you were a good friend and you watched our live streams, you would know
No.
Dan and Julie like.
I'm pretty sure you
What a
did.
dick.
Matt,
No,
What a
I'm pretty
dick.
sure you did, but Dan and Julie were very nice because last night I tried it. I actually shot a video. I shot a video of this that I cannot edit and put on the internet.
Matt, can I tell you what's better than that?
We tried it live,
Matt.
and we definitely can't edit it.
No,
Or retract what we did.
Matt, can I tell you what's better? Dan and Julie sent it. I don't know if it was a blind, but we drank it fucking blind, and we sent that shit into oblivion on a live stream.
Yeah.
So
This is what. Here's a quote from the video that I remember. That this is why I cannot. I said, I grew up across the road from a dairy farm, and this smells like cow manure. Which is very true. It's not a joke. It's true.
it's not.
And then,
Listen,
I said,
It's farming.
Sean lives in cornfields. It's 100% accurate.
I said, I'm so sorry if you're watching this, but your whiskey smells like shit. And it's the most. And when I went back to it, it literally smells like manure.
So
I'm so sorry.
Pancakes.
So they were in Austin at the Bastards Ball. Leopold was. And this is the problem. The problem is the person that made it apparently knows more than literally everybody else about whiskey. Built this one-off still to make this kind of whiskey that's super hard to make and blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
The problem is like, that's all great, but if the whiskey isn't good, then it's not good. I don't care.
Right.
You know
The
what I
guy
mean?
is extremely smart.
Yeah, that's fine.
He
I'm
is.
not.
I watched
But
the
we
Whiskey
switch
Tribes video on it, and they were like, when you watch the Tribes video on it, they're tasting it and smelling it. And they don't usually say anything bad, but
Sure.
they were super excited about it. And they're like, this is one of the best ryes I've tasted in a long time. And Rex is like, it smells like hay. I'm like,
Those are tasting notes I want.
Listen, a lot of people did review it and like it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, that being said, that's the listen, man, if I paid $200 for that bottle straight up, I'd be absolutely
$250.
fucking pissed. I don't
$250.
Matt,
Once again, neither of you had to pay for it.
50.
Yeah.
Dan and Julie, I'm offended for you. I'm like one of the people who's okay. You know what? That's about to get. Never mind.
You know what? I'm not offended because I am glad that I saved a lot of people.
It's true.
I really am. I'm
So Julie, actually, her tasting notes on the video review we did that I think 4 people watched said that
Dirty.
it tastes like dirty cough syrup.
that's what I. But then I was.
I know,
super
and I said you were
nice.
so
The guy
nice.
that made it. It's like super smart, and the
It is.
distillery has some cool facts. But that is the
And Mr. Great Shot, I agree this hat
That's
is
awful.
better because I made mine as a joke when I stopped at the mall at Lids. I had to make a LikeTime hat. This hat is much better. Thank you.
That is just that's not good whiskey. It's just
Wrong.
not.
Zachary
So anyway, we
Jones.
got some more questions real quick. So the next question, Julie doesn't. So her questions are done.
We're
Thank
done.
God.
So I have two more.
Cheers to you, Sean. You were a good sport.
And so you guys can just
And
text
bad at
me
the game.
real quick. I just need you to text me the highest proof and the lowest proof, each worth 1 point. So you can get both right. You get 2 points out of the four. Just tell me which one was the highest and which one was the lowest. 1 point for each.
You spell that, all of you?
And even after this, there's one last question, which is a specific bottle guess. So, pay attention to what you're drinking here.
Hold on.
Oh, wow.
I just
Look at you go.
I brought seed to my nose to smell it, and I brought it to my nose at such a rapid pace. Whiskey came out of the glass and spilled out of my face and my throat. Holy shit. I'd like to change my answer on which one was weeded right now. Or not.
That's too late. Now that I told you got it wrong.
No, now that I smelt that one again. My toe's bleeding.
Oh.
At some point, I jammed my big toe into this barrel that this table's sitting on top of, and it's bleeding now, and I don't know when it happened.
How is your toe bleeding from jamming it?
I don't know. Sean, look. Sean will confirm. See how that big toe's got some blood on her?
You don't see anything.
Are you fucking serious right now? I will stab you with your own knife. All right.
I got Sean's answer. That's it. Only Sean.
I kind of want to change mine, but I'm going to just let it ride.
Wait, what is that? What's the answers?
I think I had the highest wrong,
What's
but
the questions?
What's the answers?
I feel like
the highest and the lowest. Proof.
Highest and lowest.
Matt obviously has it together.
Yeah, I think I have the highest wrong. Dan, can I change mine?
No, too late.
All right, that's fair.
No.
Can you really not change it after what?
Well, you know what? You didn't look at anyone else's. You can change
After
it
what
now.
we did
Yeah, I'm
to
still
him,
doing their
come
answers. You can
on.
change it. I'm still typing their answers.
What?
I haven't read anything yet. I'm still doing
he
it.
saw mine.
You guys ever do incline
Check,
chest
is there anything
flies?
about this that's been fair?
That's fair. That's fair. Matt is doing air workouts. Adam, I'm just glad Dan's not wearing Daisy Dukes for once. True, I'm wearing khakis for some reason. I don't know why. My jeans were dirty, I think. Mr. Jigs, wow, so surprised Dan trying to change the rules. How fucking dare you, Jigs? All right.
No.
It's one of these two that are the highest proof, and I don't know which. Hold on, give me 30 seconds.
30.
Hey,
Done.
Perry's in the chat. What's up, Perry? Friggin', this is my bourbon podcast. Friggin' Perry.
Wow, Matt, I already said that earlier, dude.
Wow, so surprised. Dan trying to change rules.
I already read that. Holy shit, am I a ghost now?
Good job changing, Sean. Good job changing your answer there, buddy.
I get to a certain point, and I just literally can't listen to you anymore.
Wait, hold on one moment.
Somebody asked
He
me
sent-
fucking choose.
You could have said yes or no.
I did.
I'm listening to you, Matt. I'm listening, even if they're not, Matt. Julie and I are listening.
I'm always listening to you because I love you.
First of all, the second part might be true. What did you step in? Yourself?
Probably dog shit at my house.
That's what I meant.
No, I think that's just a print.
We broke them.
$50 for your tip over right there.
But honestly, question. Sean sent you via text message an answer. He literally he sent you an answer and then asked if he could send you a new answer.
Hey, you answer yet?
Yes.
Polls
He
one
can't-
close.
Once you send it, that's final answer.
These are my rules. This is my game.
Isn't it
Your
crazy how
rules.
good Matt looks in our
If
stream?
If Matt doesn't like it, then I want to
Great
change
lighting.
it back.
Great
Whatever
softbox.
Matt likes. Because
Great softbox.
Okay, well, this one, I can tell you this. Right now, the score is 2 people with 6, 1 person with 5. So this one's for the win.
Is it Matt winning?
I'm not saying who's
FTW.
winning. So here, I'm not saying who's
Matt
winning.
to win.
I'm not saying who's winning. So here's the deal. You remember how in Matt Madness on one of Matt's shows, he let them pick the bottle they were most confident with, and guess the bottle. We are not doing that.
Thank God.
What we are doing is, Sean, you pick which glass you want Matt Porter to tell me what it is. You can pick the one. Matt, you tell Dan which bottle he has to guess. And Dan, you tell Sean which bottle he has to guess. This is worth 4 points if they get it right.
Hey, bud,
give me a solid. Hold on, no, don't say anything.
So,
hold on.
I pick for Matt. You pick for me.
I have to tell you which letter, and you have to guess the bottle.
Yes.
So clearly, you guys are going to guess the one you think will be hardest.
No, let's be fair here. It has to be the exact bottle.
Well,
so unfortunately,
okay. Again, it's my game, but thank you. No, you got to be. So look, if you say, I'll just give you an example. If you
that I'm playing it.
If you said Stag Junior, and you didn't tell me which batch, that would count. For example, none of them are Stag Junior. But if you said Stag Junior, and look how pretty she looks, especially close up. But if you said that, you don't need to tell me which batch. But it does have to be, you would have to say Stag Junior, not Stag. There you go.
Hey, real quick, this is why I'm shaking Dan Like. Did you just see that? All right.
Just click the real thing.
He's gonna call me pretty the entire time.
Just don't pick that for me.
Okay,
that'd be great.
Pick one. No, I'm not even looking at your finger.
Okay,
dude.
there you go.
So there's only one that I don't have any whiskey left of.
Okay, wait. Zoom on Matt for a second. Matt, is that what you meant by exact bottle? You don't want someone to have to pick the batch number. I mean, or did you?
Look at that face.
A face that only Dan could love.
Matt,
I love that face.
I don't care if it's your game. If I'm playing Monopoly and I just want to know what happens when I cross go, I just ask.
You didn't. You said you have to guess the exact bottle. He didn't say do.
Correct. That's exactly like me saying, I have to pass go.
There was no question mark at the end. Like there just was on that one.
Give him his $200.
Hold on, Matt. Matt, I sent you a PayPal for 60 cents today. You could be nicer.
Good luck.
Hold on, one second.
Hey, wait.
Jonathan Mimmin, cheers. Fucking pink super chat. Jonathan, cheers, everyone. My favorite peeps. The love of Sean getting lit on the Stag Junior is one of the most hilarious lives ever. Love you all. Cheers, buddy.
I just watched you reading Rainbow that entire goddamn super chat, and I love it. I'm trying to
teach my son how to read right now. There's a lot going on. Okay.
The more you know.
So Matt picks for me. Go ahead.
Yep.
Whenever you want, dude. I'm already ready.
I love you, Matt.
I love you way more.
I love you. I love you more than I love Dan, and I love Dan a lot. So
what the fuck just happened right now, dude?
Just trying to shake everybody up a little.
Fuck out.
Kicking every. You know what? You're going.
No. We're good.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait,
if you're kicking that,
add you again because I.
Forever.
Matt actually just left stream.
Matt, we can't add Matt.
Matt left. We actually, I don't have add Matt back to stream.
Wait, hold on.
Can I call Matt?
He just has to click the link and come back in. He'll be fine.
Yeah, oh, he's back. Here he is.
All right, I got him. I added Matt back.
Hold on, real quick. I think, and listen, and everybody here, and I hope everybody here, and I hope Matt most importantly knows that every time I see Matt for the rest of my life, I'll hug him until one of us can no longer breathe, right?
That seems...
It's typically me. I don't have...
Unless I'm there, because you'll have to take me out first, because I'll be hugging him.
But the problem is Matt allowed... And listen, I had heartburn.
My God. Oh, nope.
I went to surgery the next day. So anyways, but what I want to say is, Matt allowed a man to cheat to move on to the next piece. Matt doesn't get a say in Dan Likes game. I'm here for it.
But actually, Matt, you just had your hand rose. What were you going to say, sir? Apologize.
Rose?
Dan sucks.
It was a while back. We were talking about hugging, so we're past that. Never mind.
That's
okay.
Fair.
There's nothing more important than your hugs, Matt. Go back.
Fair.
I was just gonna say that hugging Dan Shook, he's much thick. He's harder than you'd like.
Rounder.
That's what she said.
No, he's like when you give him a hug, it's like he's got the muscles in the back. He's Sean.
Okay.
Trust me.
Yeah, hey, shut the fuck up, Sean. Matt's saying some important shit right now.
Hey, Linguini. Your partner's an oak door. Okay.
There you go. You heard it from here. All right. Dude, I had some crazy erect. No, okay, there's a muscle called erectors.
Crazy what?
Okay.
Hey, bud.
No, there's a muscle in the middle of your back that protects your spine. They're called erectors. I had erectors when we used to do
It's
this.
a bad place to stop that thought.
All right, moving
Who
on.
had the state junior tonight?
Moving on, dude.
Dear Lord.
This screwball is literally obtainium. I'm convinced.
Okay, pick the bottle. Tell
Should
each
send
other.
them 2 bottles each.
Okay, Matt, what does Dan have to drink? What bottle does he have to guess? What pour?
D.
Okay.
Done.
Okay. So,
Hey,
Sean, what do you want
Matt.
Matt to guess?
D.
Thank you for playing into my game, idiot.
Dan.
Dan, what does Sean have to guess?
I've turned away from Sean is to not see whatever bottle he was pointing at or whatever glass he was pointing at because he didn't want me to pick one of them. D.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. You fucking.
Okay, so you're all going with
I
D.
don't have any D left. Is why he did that.
No, I really didn't know. I swear to God.
No, I
And
actually
as a good sport.
I looked at
give
you and
some
said
of mine.
I don't have any of that one
You
left.
pointed. I didn't pick because of the point. And I
Okay,
gave you some of
well,
mine.
that makes my job easy since you all
That's
have to
too
guess
easy.
D. For me, but
I
they're not-
know. That's too easy.
That's right. No, that's
I know
fine. That's
exactly
perfect.
what this
No,
is.
we're not changing. Everybody
No, I
text
know
me
what
what
it
you
is.
think is in glass D so we can wrap up
Oh
the
well, I
answers.
mean that's good if you guessed it. Oh,
Don't tell
yeah,
each other.
no,
Just
no.
text it to me.
Matt.
One of us is gonna win because of this because we all guess the exact same thing.
C and D. So okay.
I
to
don't
be-
think that's why one of you are going to win.
Well, it is. Someone's
Well,
going to
they're
win.
tie.
Are they
But no.
tied?
There is no. There's
they
2
tied?
people. It's actually I looked at the score wrong. It's not 6, 6, and 5. It's 6, 8, and 5. So are the scores. It is 6, 8, and 5 are the scores. And there is
You're a
no
liar.
tie-breaking question because there's no tie-breaking question for a reason. Because if nobody ties, we know who the winner is, and if 2 people
Wait.
tie, we know who the loser is. So
Is
there's
our
no
D the
reason to do a
same?
tiebreaker.
That did not taste like what I just had.
I don't know. You had the same D as I asked you to answer, I guess. Here's the thing. Can I tell you something? Sean did point at a glass and say, do not pick this one because I don't have any left. Swear to
And then
God.
he picked that.
No, my peripherals shot right now. So anyways,
That's great.
I picked
You guys want to know who is in what the order is before we go into this question or not?
No.
Hold
No.
on really quick. I'd like to be known as a good sport for giving you some of mine.
I appreciate that.
Okay, fair. We can move on.
I do appreciate that because I was like, dude, that's the only one
I
that I
want
don't
you
have
to lose fair and
any.
square. All right, Dan. I'd love to know what's winning.
Jonathan, and no group hug.
Go ahead, Matt.
Matt,
I read that different.
Sean didn't have any left in his glass, therefore he should honestly be eliminated forever. What happens if they only had one glass D and this was for bigger stakes?
True. If this
Sean
is
just
like
ruined it.
$100,000, I wouldn't give it to him.
yeah.
Did you literally just say you
Dan literally said at the beginning, says Tony St. Philly,
didn't mean to say that?
You should leave some left.
and Sean didn't.
Yeah, but
Don't-
you also could have guessed ABC.
I just like the
Or
let's
C.
go through chat. Much respect, Dan. You know, Sean's wrong. I like these a lot. But
Who are you people?
by the way, congrats, Sean, making his screen debut in Midnight Mass as the
Ooh.
Angel.
It's a good one.
When CJ made that joke on the stream, I'm like, I wish Sean had seen it.
Seen it all.
Dan okay.
Go ahead.
Clicked literally the wrong one.
Go ahead.
Hey, did I text you the answer? Because I'm dumb. I literally know what it is.
You know shit.
I have answers
Oh,
from
shit.
Did we guess the same thing?
Someone grab it.
all of you. Here.
Oh no.
Oh, it's handy, isn't it?
No.
I'm good.
Can I say
handy.
something?
That's Thomas
Yes,
H. Handy.
right.
Look at the orange neck tag. You see what I guessed?
Oh, that's a
Julie has been far too quiet
was your
tonight, and I'm
second
so
guess?
upset about it.
Yes.
I
your
have not. had
That's because of
nothing
what
to-
Bree said last night.
That's because she was just saying the bottle answer last night. And I accidentally, you guys know how
That's
great I
not
talk.
why
I
I was
accidentally
quiet
just said a
all
bad
night.
word. I know I just actually said
So-
something mean
No,
for the first time ever.
he did just say something mean.
But I apologize
that was
immediately.
no, that's because of what Bree said last night.
What did Grease say last night? Oh, about everybody talking and I'm not getting a chance to talk?
Hey,
Nobody picked on me.
hey, Grease, that man literally tells stories that don't have a fucking point. Okay?
Or an end.
Hey, Grease. I'll hug his face the next time I see him.
Why do you think him and Dan get along?
He literally calls
Yep.
Sean like, what was the analogy for you? Like a Bambi who shot their mom. Oh, it was some weird ass. He said he'd literally kill Bambi, rip its leg off, and beat you with it for no reason. Remember that?
Hey, Jason Busey just said, "Why does Julie look like she wants to stab me through the camera?" It's because of what I just said. You know that looks always me, even though you see it. She just accidentally said the answer to bottle you're trying to guess, and instead of just saying "don't say that," it came out "shut the fuck up" on accident. I have no idea why. I never talked to her like that, literally. But it came out. I meant to say "hush, honey."
You didn't really need to,
but my lips said "shut the fuck."
I meant to say "hush, honey."
What I say was like, "Hey, no, don't say that."
I never talked.
You didn't need to say that.
Okay, so I got everybody's answers right.
You're fine.
Here, the good news is, the good news is, guys, the good news and the bad news is I don't need to worry about changing the score because that last question did nothing for the score. So here we go.
Ask another question.
Nope.
I need that score to be
here's
different.
the deal. I'm not saying who won or didn't, but Julie's been trying to nudge me to make sure Matt Porter won from the beginning of this, and I'm not manipulating scores. I'm not saying if you did or didn't. But Julie wants me to change my Excel file, do whatever I can do to make sure Matt wins and give him extra points for the ones he got right. If he wins, he wins. I'm not doing that.
This woman has already given me what is the paternal grandfather to Dan's
and birthday
type.
And blood type.
And your
September
mother-in-law's
12th.
And my son's
like
hold on.
Ricky's mom's blood type. You should know that. What if her mom had an
Let Matt go.
emergency?
Matt's been trying to say something. Go again before you forget what it is. Matt.
Oh, that was at least 20 seconds back. I have no idea what I was about to say.
Hey, thanks for being here, bud.
But Dan, Sean, the questions from her game have nothing to do with this score, other than the fact you had to drink a lot between it, and at least you got to drink good whiskey between it. So I hope you did well. They had flavored whiskey.
Hey, bud, the first drink that was half that flask did not come off great. This is 131 proof.
Okay, well here we
I'm
go.
sorry that you don't appreciate Stag Junior.
And Julie, try to be nice.
So sorry. I tried to give you good whiskey, and
all right, so
I won't send you good whiskey anymore.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go through the questions. Tell everyone what you guys answered, and then tell you what the right answer was. So the first one on 4A was the age within 2. Matt guessed 16. Dan guessed 17, and Sean guessed 7.
7.
So very close to Dan. The actual age of that was
Dan guessed 21.
Dan did not text 21.
Oh shit, my bad. All right, go ahead. What didn't?
What the fuck?
I wrote down 21.
Okay, you would have been within 1 year because the answer is 22. But you guessed.
Oh my God.
Now you probably know the bottle, but I'm not going to reveal the bottle yet. Let's just.
That's
No, he guessed 17, so he still got closer.
No,
Hold on, Matt Porter.
I did text Dan 20, or I did text Dan 17. I just checked, but Sean can't confirm I wrote 21.
Yeah, it's fine. It's what you said, bud.
Matt Porter.
I would just like to point out before Sean tasted anything else, he said 7.
Idiot.
Good point. Okay, real quick, and then which state you all guessed Kentucky? So everybody got 1 point for Kentucky. Dan got 1 point for being closest to the year. It is lost profit 22 year. So
hey, hold on, just one for real 1 second. If somebody would have told me to guess A, I swear to God, I would have guessed lost profit.
Really?
Swear to God.
I would have guessed it before you.
Low proof George C. Stagg is what it reminds me of. It just reminds me of low proof George C. Stagg, and that's supposedly what it is.
And I poured the lost profit on screen.
Motherfucker.
But that was actually after you guessed it. That was actually after D that you all got wrong. I literally poured it when I said, guess what's in D? And I poured it. But anyway.
Jason Busey and Zachary Jones are killing me.
Okay, so here we go. Number 2, B, was low rye, high rye. Guess the mash bill. Sean said low. Dan said low. Matt said wheat, and Matt is right. It was wheated, so Matt got 1 point for that.
Cheater.
Name the distillery. Sean said Barton. Dan and Matt both said Buffalo Trace. It is Buffalo Trace because it is Weller single barrel.
I guess it was a fucking mash bill 2 Buffalo Trace is my guess. Damn it.
So we got
you know what's a better guess than that? The right one.
You know what?
No, you did. You both got 2 points for that. So on to port C. Guess the age within 2 and guess the distillery. So the age within 2, Sean guessed 12.
Guess 15.
Dan guessed 15. And Matt guessed 5. The age, Sean was within 2. The age was 10 years. Go ahead, Matt.
I have to say that I did not taste that or smell that until after I drank that Widow Jane finished in whatever.
Oh, we're doing the excuse thing. Okay.
Yeah, I know how heartburn is. I know how bad it is when you have heartburn.
Exactly. Yeah, we're doing the excuse thing already. All right.
We're doing the Dan.
Yep, we're doing pulling.
So anyway,
raise his hand.
You're doing the Dan.
Or raising his hand.
Julie said raise your hand like more aggressively. She thinks you're praying. So,
I don't know.
so anyway, within 10 years. So the next was name the distillery. Sean guessed Heaven Hill. So by the way, it was 10 years. So Sean got 2 points. No one else got any points on that. Sean said Heaven Hill. Dan said MGP. Matt said Old Forester. This was Sean's comeback round because it is Parker Heritage 10-year Heaven Hill.
Really?
This is the Wheated Bourbon 4th edition. This is we have a lot of PHC. This is the nicest, hardest to find bottle I have. Sean nailed it. Julie got me this for a gift. Fantastic bottle. I kept it forever before we opened it on our 26th anniversary, even though we had it.
Oh, I got a cookie.
Bottle. We've been drinking it a bit since then, but great bottle. Sean nailed that one. So Sean got the 2 points for 2 points for Sean got 2 points for being closest to and getting.
Dan's peeing right now.
Dan's peeing. Okay.
He said, I hear him.
I need his assistance when he returns.
I traded.
Go ahead.
Can we wait
for a
Yes, we'll wait. Go.
Okay, I get to pee too.
See if you can pee and get back before Dan gets back from peeing.
It's fine.
He had a head start.
No,
So anyway,
I
Matt,
can literally hear you the whole time. Swear to God.
Julie, go ahead. We'll wait. I got to
What are you
cook
gonna
this
do?
guy.
We're all counting.
Mr.
We're all
Shook.
sitting here just
Hey,
waiting.
Mr. Shook.
He's got claws like a panther.
She said you got a head start peeing, so
That's
should be
fair.
back.
Hey,
Also,
hey
I have
Dan
to take
Shook.
2 steps and pee outside.
Oh, that's fine. Hey, Dan.
What, Matt?
So,
Wait, Matt's been trying to say something for a bit
Matt's
here.
trying to say something.
Hey, Mr. Shook. You know when somebody says something to you that you find aggressive or offensive, and you retaliate with a bunch of FUs?
Yeah.
Can you do that for me to Titus?
Yeah,
Napalm?
Titus, fuck you, dude. What do you say?
In your face.
Yeah, fucking Titus. What do you say?
hey, Dan, like,
Wait, where's Titus?
Yes, Sean Paisley.
so blindly, what was your favorite port of the night? A, B, C, or D?
Thank you for the 25 subs we got while we're on here. 25 out of like 800 people. You guys
If
fucking
you
suck.
don't sub the Dan
Anyway.
and Julie and Matthew Porter, I don't know what the hell you guys are doing for real.
Yeah, but
ADHD whiskey.
anyway, my favorite pour tonight. Well, I started with Stag, regular George C. Stag 17. So, but out of the ones you guys drink, probably that. I mean, I love the Thomas Haney, but it would be that Parker Heritage, that 10-year, probably my favorite pour of the night. What about you guys? Favorite?
Lost Profit.
Yeah, maybe that's toss up there. Yeah.
I
It's A
actually
without
think
a
it's C.
It's A for me without a doubt. I don't know what C or D is.
No. The C
know what
is
C is.
the Parker's Heritage.
Oh, then,
The
yeah.
C is the one that as soon as I said Sean guessed Heaven Hill, you went all in and said it's not Heaven Hill.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah. So that's the one that I really like a lot.
Yeah, so that was good. Although I do love that Lost Prophet. I forgot I haven't drank it in so long, and then I drank it today. I was like, oh my god, I forgot how good that bottle is. So on D,
I don't feel anything good about this.
D, so here's the deal. On D, the first question was guess a proof within 3, and then the distillery. So Sean guessed 112, Matt guessed 114, and
What's up?
Matt and Dan Shook
wait.
nailed it. Dan nailed this at 127. The actual proof is 128.8. So he got.
You
2
didn't nail
points.
it.
Oh no! Hey,
You're closer.
Hey, hold on. When you said
He was within 1.8. That's pretty close.
When
I didn't nail
Hey, at
it.
least you got close to nailing something for Dan Light.
okay. Listen,
Hey, look, watch. I'm sure you nailed something.
Dan literally said,
There you go.
"This is the only proof question," and I said out loud, "Somebody can find this." I'm sure, probably, if somebody had a lot of time on their hands. I said, "I'm gonna absolutely nail this." I was within 1.
So, and then on Name the Distillery, Sean said Michter's.
Idiot.
You said Brown Foreman, not much closer.
Idiot.
And then Matt said MGP. This is the one you've seen me pour a few times now tonight, including when I just did Guess the Bottle. I poured it again for Julie when y'all were guessing.
Buffalo Trace.
I poured it a second time. The Thomas Handy.
I'm not even close on fucking proof either.
2018 Thomas Handy at 120, 8.8.
I was debating between Buffalo Trace and MGP. I knew it was cask strength, so I went 114 MGP. I was wrong. So like an idiot.
So that means on the and then the next question.
I'm kind of surprised by that.
By the way, that means on the bottle guess, you all got it wrong, obviously, because your bottle guess was D.
Did anybody else guess that D
Hold
was
on,
a rye?
I think Sean and Dan are fighting over there.
Sean thinks. Well, okay.
Dan's talking about C and D
No,
together.
but I'm not. Dan just confirmed what you missed.
Yeah.
I was 1 proof off on D.
Nah, it's fine.
Yes, I was.
We're in close.
1.8, but pretty good.
See?
There you go.
You would have got a point on fucking Fridays,
Not
whatever.
bad.
So we know nobody got the guess the bottle right since you were all guessing D.
Right.
So for the guesses, I'll skip that and then I'll read the last question. On the guess the bottle, Matt guessed Seagrass.
Oh,
Rye. It was rye.
Seagrass rye. Okay. Dan guessed Kentucky Owl Rye, and Sean Paisley just said High West. He guessed a distillery.
You didn't even guess the bottle.
So,
shit.
but anyway, and then on the question, the question before that was, let's see who got the low high, right? That's the last one. So on the low high was the highest proof, lowest. Sean guessed C is the highest, D is the lowest, which gave him 1 point. Other way around, D being the highest, which you got 1 point for that. Dan guessed A being lowest and D being highest. He was right on both, so got 2 points. And then Matt guessed B and A, so neither were right. So final score is
What was the lowest?
the lowest proof is A.
That's what I said.
You said I have that you text me different than that, but I will double check. You guessed. Oh, you did get A. So Matt got 1 point. I'm sorry, you got 1 point. Matt got 1 point.
Oh, bitch.
AB. No, he did. He got 1 point for that. I just wrote him down backwards, but I gave you one. So for the scores, lowest to highest, Julie's never going to talk to me again, is Matt Porter at 5, Sean at 6, and Dan Shook at 8. So that is the final score.
Well, everybody, I'd just like to take this moment to explain that when it matters, I show up. And I said I nailed the proof on the Thomas H. Handy, and I pretty much did. And I called it Kentucky All Rye, which realistically, in the grand scheme of guesses, is the closest one. Sean guessed a distillery for the bottle. And then Matt guessed that it was a triple finish fucking crazy ass rye from Tennessee or whatever. So,
That was after I tasted a triple finished funky ass bourbon from wherever the hell Widow Jane gets their
You did have to drink that early. We knew, so to everyone on here, we knew that
I drank it before D also because it was
absolutely
presented by DC that I failed.
We knew the
to guess
pours,
correct.
the in-between pours would mess your palate up. That was the idea. Your two, because they were flavored, and Sean said it was high proof, and we were going to make Sean drink half a bottle. So
Can I say something?
The game was rigged.
Fucking Matt.
you said, hey, if you ain't first, your last, shut the hell up. So anyways,
No, it was between me and Matt. You.
No. The Julie game was between you and Matt. The overall, the Dan Light game was between us three, and I won.
Oh,
yeah, so the Julie game was rigged, obviously, a little bit. The second game was not. The other game was straight up.
Shocker. He knew your child.
Hey, did you
fucking.
Literally, I had to mute it while Julie said, is there any way you can make Matt win? 3 times.
Julie, what the hell?
3 different times. And I'm like, I'm not going to. She's like, come on. I told her to score, and she's like, well, that.
So not only did Dan tell me to shut the fuck up, but he made Matt lose.
I didn't make him lose.
He's we could be divorced after tonight.
Look, it's an Excel file with all the points preloaded in it, and I typed in stuff, and she looked at the score, and she said, "Oh, that's not going to work."
Doesn't count. Doesn't count.
Rerun them.
I didn't see it.
Man,
More questions?
interesting.
I do have a question.
Yes.
Well, actually, the first thing is a statement. The second thing is a question. The statement part is every time we compete against each other, whether it's Dan, Sean, and me, or Dan, Sean, Klein, and me, I always come in last place. That's a statement.
Yeah, that's true.
The question is for Dan, Shook, when you say you win when it matters, where's your $20,000 check?
So, Matt, so I just like. Okay, so I'd like to make a public statement here that listen, Matt, it's true that you don't make any shot you don't take, right? You know what I mean? So, and I left that shot out there. I was at the 3-point line, clearly, obviously, at this point.
Actually, right now, what do you want to bet that I can create a game?
Yeah.
That we can agree on rules that Matt beats you.
What are you talking about?
Like,
I just beat Matt.
Yeah. We'll do like.
Hey, what are you? Hey, why are you talking?
We'll make a game.
Hey, look how everyone just stop. Look how chill Sean is. He's got his hand rested on there.
Do I need to text Gabby and like an apology?
Guys, when it comes to doing it live, I'm your guy.
Yeah, I want you versus Matt.
Okay, 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Not me versus Grease?
No.
Really?
I want you versus Matt.
Okay, who's hosting it?
Me.
Nah. You're an unbiased person.
No, it'd be completely unbiased.
No way.
We have 800
Do you realize that Dan liked... Okay, now Julie's game's slightly biased. I love Julie. We all know this. Julie's game is
very biased.
No, not very. Just a tiny bit.
So I had to guess your grandfather's date of birth and your mother-in-law's blood type.
Dan's game, completely unbiased, and I won.
Very.
And I won.
Sean's like,
Sean, you actually won because the goal was to see if we could get you at least a good buzz like this. That was our main goal for today. It worked.
He's good.
You were the winner.
But hey, on these bottles, so you guys, these I knew other than maybe I would have got the Thomas Handy, right? Because that bottle we drink it a lot.
You might
a lot
have,
of bottles, but those other bottles, like there was
no.
a no guess on that Parker Harry, like no chance anyone's getting that bottle.
No.
Right. And it's hard as a favorite between the Lost Prophet and that, but there's just no way 3 of those bottles were getting guessed. The first 3, maybe the Handy, the one none of you guys got, but the other 3, there's no chance in hell of anyone getting those bottles.
I will say between Matt and Dan, they picked out the Lost Prophet really quick.
I genuinely, if I had to guess the bottle on A, for real, Lost Prophet was my guess. Now,
and I also picked that B was a weeded Buffalo Trace bourbon. So
you did.
I guess it was a mash bill too, because I consistently get mash bill 2 and Weller's confused because they basically taste fucking identical. But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Hey,
I poured this bottle twice before I asked what it was.
Think about that. Think about that, Shook. You said they taste identical.
Me and Matt,
I picked out the intricacies of the details.
I swear to God, listen, it's the Savant versus the world's top whiskey taster in the most fucking legitimate competition of all time.
Okay, I will make it.
You're out.
No,
you're last placer.
Because I didn't realize you were doing it. No, come on.
Oh, Dan,
every stream now. Shook. Every stream. It's your fault.
That's fair.
Oh, he done did it.
That's fair. Listen, you know what I need? So can we be completely honest?
You know what I need? Another Tom's Handy.
We have a couple in the pantry.
Listen, what I'm gonna do is the next time that me and Grease do anything together, I'm gonna clap his cheek so hard he's gonna quit whiskey, right? And then it's just me versus Matt, and that's it. That's all I got left. To prove now the Fridays, they don't really fucking matter, do they? I'll spin that wheel all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you win once in a while, you get lucky and you cheat with my wife and whatever, and I should punch you in the face for that. You know what?
Wait, what?
Hey, that's too much. That's too much because people right now think that I
text Ricky after the last Friday.
Holy shit.
So for those who didn't watch Friday, Sean guessed Woodford Double Oak, and it was Woodford Double Oak, and Ricky picks the Friday bottles. That's his backstory. I text Ricky after that video. I go, how fucking dare you cheat with Sean? That's what I text her. I want everybody to know.
I literally can't even find that fucking thing to drop. There you go. Okay, so there are very, very, very few bottles behind us that I will never guess blind. Dan yelled at me because I guessed Double Oak, that exact bottle that I pulled up. That was it last Friday. because I pulled that up last month when it was double oak.
Right.
You were mad because I guessed double oak on a blind for you.
Right.
Because you gave me notes and I said 1910.
Sean
Scratch it
also,
out.
hey, Sean
Said double
also
oak.
cut so much out of the video where he talked about how he dreamed about this for the whole day.
Yeah.
It was all cut out.
I had a dream.
I told a lot of people about what you cut
That
out.
Ricky pulled the one
Whoa,
fucking
okay.
bottle that I would know.
This is incredible. When Sean's
Good for double oak.
slammered, he speaks in my exact cadence.
He does. It's
Yeah.
perfect. It's perfect.
It's like slow and direct and for the people. But no, there is literally one bottle that I know behind us. It is Woodford Double Oak.
Go to the next one.
Dan and Julie.
I'm only putting comments up to say I'm the best ever for the rest of the stream.
From D-Wayne? D-Wayne. There you go.
Hey,
Matt, for real, dude, we got to do like a live
realistic.
1v1 hosted by a third party that's not Sean because he's very biased.
Yeah,
Clearly.
Sean's
And
like,
so is Julie, mind you. I'd like to bring Julie into this.
Hey, just because you
biased
lost,
person
bitch.
here. I won today.
Julie literally is like, can everyone else's is worth 1 point? Can Matt's be worth 4?
yeah.
That would put him in the lead.
Julie can't be the judge either, clearly.
I'm fair and unbiased. I love all of you. equally.
She loves all of you. She just loves
I'm
Matt
his
Porter.
blood type.
Let's go
Julie's
back to
like,
hug. She hugs Matt Porter so long. Matt catches me out of the corner. I'm like looking at my clock. I'm like, okay, like it's Matt Porter. So 7-minute hug is appropriate, but 9, 10, Matt's looking over at me to see if I'm still okay over in the corner.
we're
By
making eye
time,
contact the entire
You're
time.
still here.
Matt's making eye
You're
contact with
not
me while he's hugging Julie just to make sure I'm not mad.
What
Exactly.
you're gonna do
Because he's ready to
is
hug
sub to
you.
LikeTime whiskey.
What? They're in the middle of talking. You're
And
pitching the sub to them right now?
ADHD whiskey.
They're talking.
Matt's,
What is he doing?
it's okay.
Matt,
It's been all day. Like 30 people went over and said, I wouldn't look.
It's
Where
still
look,
not us.
You got
It's okay,
if
Dan.
those of you who didn't click over, the 1,000 of you that didn't click over, it's okay because we're
Hey,
exclusive.
they have
Like, we might not have let you in
15
anyway.
left.
We might not have let you in.
It's very exclusive.
Listen.
LikeTime whiskey.
Okay, so what you figure out is me and Dan happen
Wanna
to
fuck?
I said I would fuck Dan. He never said he'd fuck me.
Yeah, per your rules.
So listen,
Should I leave? Would you like me to leave?
what we've learned tonight is me and Dan talk over each other, people when we're sober, and Sean does it after he drinks 200 mils of Stag Junior. Oh, there you go.
So I just live
You want to read the
your
super chat
normal
real quick?
life.
You want to read
Jesus
the super
Christ.
chat?
Look at Sean.
I need you to say Woodford Double Oak, Old Forester 1910, hashtag slammered.
Wait, what?
Here's Shook and I on the phone. Hey, man. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. And then he's like, on the other end of the phone, he's like, oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. The whole phone conversation.
Literally, it's Dan and me making excuses as to why we interrupt people a lot for like 30 minutes.
Hey,
Lint trap and Jules.
Lint trap.
Lint trap. Lint
Okay,
trap.
Okay.
it's not
I
gonna
want a
happen.
so here's the thing. Having somebody else for real, like we're being completely honest, having somebody else host the game makes it so much easier to follow. It makes it so much more enjoyable for the people playing the game.
Yes.
That's why Matt's genius idea of doing Matt Madness was such a hit. It's because Matt, well, number one, Matt hosting it was incredible.
Cross community.
But Matt being the host, like the centralized host, and then everybody else just getting to enjoy the game works so damn well. And honestly, Dan and Julie, you guys hosting the game tonight, like made it so much more enjoyable than like everybody trying to play the same game becomes more difficult, right?
I just went backwards 20 subs when I said, hey, fuck you guys who didn't sub. Like, I
That's
just went
fair.
backwards. But go ahead.
I say things like that a lot.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
Yeah.
That's fine.
like Sam and Bobby have done this where like at some point we'll play another game with Sam and Bobby where
100%.
Sam and Bobby do a game too, but they host the game. Like they send out the samples and then host it for the people playing. It's just so much fun.
Fun.
It's so much more fun when somebody hosts
It's
the game.
So much fun.
So thank you guys for sending the samples and making this happen.
yeah.
Oh my God. Anytime. This was a blast.
Julie was like, I was
So just let us know 6 months in advance of when you want to do something like, again, some kind of thing, or you want samples or want to do a mine. We'll send them to you.
Matt, what are you going to say?
I was just gonna say that I appreciate Julie so much She literally went into this game.
That's great.
Okay. All right, dude.
No, she came into this game and she was like, tonight is a game between a Geo Metro and a brick wall. And I will be the judge. My name is Black Ice.
Hey, Dan, I don't know if you saw that comment where someone said, Joe Sullivan said, fuck the 17 people who hit the dislike button tonight. And I was like, that has to be a joke. And I just looked and there's 17 thumbs down.
There was 3 before we started. So
listen, I posted this in the group and there was 1, which
how
means
do you get 3 before you start?
There's 1 basement loser. There's a dweller down there. And he's sitting in there waiting in our Facebook group to actually watch our videos and then dislike them. So that's great.
Hey, if we did nothing, I don't know that you guys have had that many dislikes in a long time. And if Julie and I could do something.
We have.
We've got some.
I'm just saying, if Julie and I could help out by getting you 17 thumbs down, we're glad.
I promise that you guys are not the reason we get thumbs down. It's probably because of mostly me.
Dan.
Cole McCarty, every time you guys bring your wives on, I think about submitting your name for the Ray Guy Award, Best Punter, #outkicked. All right, Cole. Cole, is that you and your wife in your profile picture and you're talking shit right now? Is that what we're doing? Okay, Cole. Hey, you know what, dude? You can't have your wife in your profile picture when you tell me that I outpunted my coverage.
No guy ever is like, hey, I outkicked it.
I underkicked it? What's the other fucking thing? I understood. Can I tell you the honest truth?
Oh, please do.
I don't know why. Listen.
Yeah, please do.
Listen, women are attracted.
I thumbs down it when
Julie said she thumbs down when Matt didn't win. She's one of them. Mojo said everybody hit thumbs down when Matt didn't win.
My son's probably another one of them, so that's fair.
Your son.
Thumbs down to a lot of our shit.
Well, nobody likes me other than you, Dan.
Well, now I'm
you
going
and
to
Zach.
thumbs up it if Holden did it because you're raising him right.
Yeah.
Right. He goes on and thumbs down us. And he's like, I hope you guys enjoy that.
He'll click on the video.
Thumbs down. Thumbs down.
He uses, Dickerson says walk up, Matt, which means either walk up or wake up, which I'm not quite sure. But either way, I'm walking if I can, and I'm awake because I am.
Hey.
What do you want next?
Nothing. I'm good.
To the likes, thank you guys so much for having us.
Oh my God, Sean.
Matt.
Thank you, man. You were such a good sport, Sean. You were such a good sport.
It's on our stream.
We got you slurring, which is what we wanted, Sean.
We're having them. They did host the game.
Thank you.
Oh, he just said thank you for having us on. Thank you for having us on.
Thank you for being here. Dan, go fuck yourself.
No. Why didn't you thank Matt for having us?
What? No, I didn't thank Matt.
He said thank you for being here.
Yeah, you said thank you for being here to Matt.
Yeah.
You said thank you for having us to Dan and Julie.
Because they made the game.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's our channel.
Yeah, no, but okay. The time
we know what you
effort that goes behind what they just
100%.
was literally their fucking thing.
Well,
by the way, my new favorite bottle I've had tonight is this, by the way.
Sean, I am so you.
American Whiskey Batch 5.
Most Thursday nights, I'm so you. So,
like,
God bless you.
Our channel or not, this is their entire brainchild.
The game, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Also, I'm 100% sure on, because of the prep that was done, I'm 100% sure on how invested at least Julie and Dan were into this. And I know that Julie wanted to be so organized, and you and I are pretty much utter chaos.
Chaos, yeah.
So, thank you for, putting up. And Matt, Matt is a nice enough guy.
Julie has like 6 pages of notes to make. She's so organized. She has like 6 pages of charts the way it's supposed to be and the way it's supposed to go. And last night I was like, it's never gonna go that way.
But I knew that, and I was fine with that. Like I was good. This was fantabulous.
Alec Rubin, what's up, buddy?
So happy. You're
is
so
Alec
late.
in
Alec, you gotta go back and watch the
stream.
replay. You were killed in this game. You were killed, Alec.
Felix Rubin.
I mean, he literally sponsored the stream.
Felix Bradley.
He's sponsored by
Dan, later on, I know you're good at editing. If I could just have a clip of Sean talking tonight because it makes me happy.
You can just go back and watch it on YouTube.
No, but I just want the
over
clips.
again.
I don't want to have to watch me
spilled
again.
whiskey all over his side of the table as well. Like he's just a fucking.
I haven't.
Hey Matt, you want me to call you? I can just call you and we can just talk.
That's fine. We can talk.
We should just only let Matt talk. You got 5 minutes.
I would appreciate that.
Go ahead, Matt.
I'm sorry, what?
Hey,
I'm gonna read super chats.
Magic
Burger
order.
Kingdom.
Oh.
If we're gonna have a wild turkey versus Savant, put up a bottle for the prize. Let's do it. Also, Drunk Sean's the best. Sean.
I agree.
Take place.
He's at least
not the
miserable.
best because I'm the. And so Lawrence Bemmer, the host should be Roy from Aquavit. That would actually be so unbiased. It'd be crazy. It would be YouTube magic to see what the fuck look on his face for about 2 hours. Also, dude,
he would
I've
not
talked to
understand
Roy
this.
a few times, and I'm blown away.
He's
that
different speeds.
What did you just
He's
say?
different speeds.
It wasn't a word, but I loved hearing
That
it.
was not a word.
Someone Stag Junior in my veins.
Hey, Dan,
You made a new fucking
Dan, can I
word.
thank you? You thanked me, Dan Shook. I want to thank you for coming back tonight and showing up. And all of us, you've disappointed for months and 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 months, and disappointed us in your palette. It's good to see it's back. And you're fucking fantastic, buddy. Fantastic.
I need the arc like for the storyline. You know what I mean?
Month.
If they're gonna make a movie someday, I need to like be the underdog. You know what I mean?
I was going to change my name because you ruined the name Dan for a while, and then
Right.
but it's back now. And
Best thing ever said Whiskey Central. You know what? Sheila,
It's like a fucking
buddy, I don't know what your deal is.
this much fucking Stag 9.
Well, first off, you literally on the first question, when you heard that it was a blood type question, decided to drink half of that.
Well, she said
you
chug
drank-
it.
I know, buddy, but you know that there's at least 4 questions.
So the problem is, like, I like when you chug out a bottle, you're like, there's that much. You chug out of that, you're like, Jesus Christ, half of it.
Okay. So Matt, talk to us about the next Matt Madness type situation.
Please.
If there was going to be another one,
Well,
when
it's
would
annual.
it
It's
be?
going to be every year. It's going to be,
shit.
what's the word? When it's every year, it's annual.
Annual.
Is that?
yeah,
Yeah, it's an annual event. No, geez. I mean, there's literally nothing I could do different to make it in. It's just, it's a show of shit. And again, it's going to be that way. For all of you who said that this is not worth watching because it is a shit show, I recommend you watch something else. Because guess what? You know what shit piles on top of? Shit. And that's what's going to happen next year. Can't guarantee it'll be any better, but it's going to be just as smelly.
awesome.
Do you think you can get the mouse back over to Matt's thing? Nope, that's not.
If people didn't watch shit shows, we would have 0
All
subscribers.
Right. Sean had the mouse for about 3 seconds, and here we are. So I'm going to take over, and we're going to get back to normal. Julie said, "Give this to Matt for his pain and suffering." And then Sean, can we get a poor guesses, buddy? I'm sweating. Hey, can we talk about how you just dropped the fucking ball on the last Friday? If I read another YouTube comment about how you didn't say,
Hey, we batch them.
That wasn't as squeaky as usual. Do that again, Sean.
do it. Go ahead. Whatever you want.
I can see the.
I'm going to mute you as soon as you start. I want you to know that.
Great.
Because I fucking hate it. So I want you to know. Sean didn't say it. So people are really mad at you because you didn't say it. Because you were so butthurt about losing.
We batch them.
We didn't batch those. Those were weak.
No, we didn't. No, they're literally batch to batch.
No, they weren't.
You guessed it. We're wearing the same clothes.
Tomorrow, when you're more sober, I will guarantee you that the one I won and the one you won were 1 week apart.
Look at Matt's face.
What I'm saying is like what they had to the one that they're referencing. Very sad.
You didn't say poor guess because you were mad at me.
Yeah.
To clap your shit.
So that's back to back.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Buddy, I promise.
The one that
Guys, okay, Dan LikeTime Whiskey with $100 super chat. Holy fucking shit.
The one that we had. I went down.
Listen,
the one that I had.
It's the rest of the night now. You know
Hopefully
what I mean?
so. Because you won one, I
did.
died, and we didn't batch anything after that.
But here's
Right. Exactly my point. So we didn't batch the 2.
He didn't even read it.
You're wrong. You're wrong. Because I
Julie,
didn't
just
make poor
I
guesses.
can't remove
Being
just
nice to
Sean.
do.
Like if I remove Sean, I have to remove
God
me
damn it.
for this.
Hey,
So
do
I'm fucking fixing
you
it.
mind
So-
highlighting Zach Jones' comment for me, Dan? Can you highlight Zach Jones' comment? It's not bad about you, I promise.
But Dan are always winners, is what Dan from LikeTime Whiskey said. Hey, thank you guys.
I need you to highlight Zach's chat instead of there you go.
Okay.
I need you to unhighlight Zach Jones' chat.
Well, okay, listen.
It's
after
just
Dan's
'cause it's
statement
Zach
earlier in
Jones.
the night, that's fair.
Fuck, whatever.
But here's the thing, dude. 100% still Shag. You know what I mean? Like without a doubt. So
hey, if I keep drinking, I'm gonna be easier to make that happen. You know?
Oh my God, it's gonna be like Dan and Sean instead of Dan and Dan.
Frank Castle, question for the
This is
Dan.
gonna be
Who's
me
top?
and
Who's
me and
bottom?
Matt.
100% I'm a power bottom, without a doubt. I'm a power bottom.
Hey, Frank Castle's the guy you drank father and son out back of my birthday party with out in the parking lot.
Holy shit! Are you serious?
Yeah, that's Frank
You know
Castle.
what that means, right?
100% power bottom. What? I'm a little spoon. I'm a power bottom. There we go.
Yes. Own it. Own who you are.
What?
Own who you are.
I'm bigger than everybody I know. I want to be the little spoon. You know what I'm saying?
He muted that.
John just muted it to explain power bottom to me like I don't fucking know what it is.
Okay, I just.
Oh my God, Zach, I know that story. So no, you know, I've slept in a room next to Dan.
Sweating right now.
And I can't say that after the wives went to sleep, Dan and I didn't meet somewhere. I don't know.
That's fair.
Hey,
Maybe
bud,
we did, maybe
what?
we didn't. You'll have to guess.
Zach Jones, we are going to Michigan.
Oh, you're coming?
Is Zach Jones coming?
No, I meant Julie. I meant her.
I hope we. I hope we.
I thought it was just me and Dan time.
So, just to confirm,
I'm going to go see David and Kira, apparently.
They're coming to stay with us.
Need to come.
Hey, Matt, how you been, Porter?
I 100% need Matt. Matt's
I'm
100%.
going to Matt.
Matt literally has to
call
come.
you.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Dan.
We didn't mean to hijack your show.
We are not.
I literally hijacked every conversation semi-unintentionally.
That is how Dan rolls.
Matt, will you come to Michigan?
Please.
Someday? Like, not right now, just
Today.
Someday.
Get a flight.
Yes.
Perfect.
I want that. I want that a lot.
Like, you don't have to stay. You don't even have to stay. I just want you to, like, come here for a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
For
So
sure.
really quick,
I would love it.
I just would like to prove drunk Sean very wrong on stream.
Go ahead.
So I'd just like to look at the clothes we're both wearing on the Friday I won.
Mhm.
See the white shirt on me and the black shirt on you.
What the hell is going on over there?
Right?
Yeah, go ahead.
And then the one that you won, which you think we batched next to each other,
Yeah.
I'm wearing a black shirt, wearing a blue shirt, which means we didn't batch them.
No, we didn't because we changed shirts.
Buddy, I don't change shirts between batch videos. So no, it didn't.
Yeah, buddy. You would do.
You want to bet a bottle on it?
That we changed shirts
Is it
between
illegal
batch
to bet with
videos.
people who are intoxicated?
Wait. That we bet that we change shirts between batch videos.
I did not. Here's a 10 for Sean sitting next to that mess, Dan. Okay, I'm literally the sober one here, Matthew Meyer Sr. How dare you? Sky Williams, Dan, here's your chance. Sean is drunk. Give him a big old kiss. I'd probably kiss Sean at some point in my life.
We change shirts very often.
Okay. I'm going to need you to check your fucking edits. They were edited 1 week apart. They were shot 1 week apart.
Yeah.
Shot the last Friday together.
Yep.
Second Friday separate.
Nice.
You didn't talk to me for an hour after I clapped your shit.
We shot everything together.
What?
We didn't, buddy.
What?
Dear Lane, Matt kind of thinking you need to throw in the Widow F and Jane into the Matt Madness mix. Let everyone partake in that joyous elixir.
It's not great. It's not great. It's not like a Dan and Julie kiss live. It is more like not that. It's pretty not great.
That was a little kiss.
Listen,
I got
not
more.
like-
I don't know what she does,
It's
but I
not
got
like
more.
an Alec and Bradley Kintsugi on a chilly fall night.
Hey, at least I didn't kiss her while I was thinking of Dan, because that would have been a crazy kiss, you know.
Oh, God.
Hey, Matthew Porter, what did you just unscrew? What's the bottle?
What the fuck?
The Widow Jane I was literally just talking
Send
about.
him. It's a chug bottle.
You want to finish it for me?
Gosh, I swear to fucking God.
Yeah, I ain't missing. Sorry, fuck me. Did you guys drink entire goddamn bottle?
No, relax on the entire bottle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fucking Stag Junior.
200 mil tops. Right.
Someone put Dan and Sean arguing, Dan and Julie.
bottle?
It says Dan and Sean arguing, Dan and Julie making out, and Porter wondering how to get out of this. That's the best, absolute best comment ever.
Or how to get into one of them.
How do you get? Well, you can hug Julie while I'm kissing her, but it'd be kind of weird. But
That would be weird.
Because I miss you.
Or
bad.
I could just argue with Dan and Sean.
We cannot try. Julie gets to say so in this. A little strange.
Hey, just think back to us being back at Utah and you waking up and walking upstairs and me being there holding your coffee for you, waiting for a Porter hug.
I walked out
Without
of
a
the
shirt
bedroom and there
on.
was a bead of sweat rolling down your back. And I said, "What bead of sweat is that for?" And then you looked at me, winked, and said, "I just got it on." And I was like, shower time for Matt.
I don't think I said that. I don't think I was drunk enough in the morning to say that. So maybe I did.
Is this
You
is
said
this a
it.
real story?
It was nonverbal, but it was definitely a bead of sweat.
Okay, maybe.
Holy shit.
Maybe I was thinking about all the people I love in that house with me at the same time, and I just couldn't help myself. There was
That's
a
fair.
lot of people I loved in that house at one time.
That's fair.
So I can't be blamed for being in a good mood all the time, 24 hours a day.
That trip was legitimately fucking amazing. So that's fair.
Yeah. Oh.
All right.
Sorry, Matt. Sorry if I made you uncomfortable.
Me? No.
I think he was just fine.
Dan, are you certain you do not want me to send my dusty bottle of Everclear? Adam, I'm pretty set on Everclear. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Jeff Mager, Dan, get Sean some water. I believe that's what he's been drinking out of that black bottle over there. I don't think that could be more Stag Junior, which would explain things. It's what? Well, it's either vodka or water. Sean looks like he saw a ghost. Get Sean Pedialyte. Is Sean squinting to reach?
I feel bad.
I
for
definitely was.
Dawn.
Oh, Alec, how are you, buddy? How are you doing,
Friggin'
man?
Alec.
Oh no, we're doing the OFC thing. Me and Dan's favorite.
I asked Julie what she wanted to drink, and she said OFC.
Take
I got to do what my wife
Take him
asked.
off right now.
Nope.
The last time this happened,
This is for
Dan poured,
Alec.
He chugged it.
Dan poured Julie a glass of OFC. Dan
And he
poured
chugged
himself a glass of OFC, and then Dan chugged the bottle
then
of
chugged
OFC.
it.
I forgot that I poured a glass of OFC.
Yeah, I just watched.
I forgot that I just
Yeah.
poured one. And you want to know the worst thing is I think when I cleaned up the glasses, I dumped it down the sink with everything else.
Did you really?
I forgot that I had poured all these, and I got up
no.
like I was toasted. I'm like, where are all these extra glasses sitting here? And I think I forgot that till the next day.
Then
don't-
Alec
We
Rubin
won't do that again, though.
told me to drink it one night. I was like, I might as well.
Jesus
Free for
Louises.
all. Because of that, right there.
That is one of legitimately the craziest bottle chugs on planet fucking Earth. Like without a doubt. Like that,
Yeah, I'll put that back. So
Well,
I'm
he
gonna put it
only
back so I
bought
don't
it
do
for
it again.
you, Dan Chug.
I know he
It's
knew it. I
really
appreciate
the
that.
love child of you and
That is
Dan.
one of my favorite things I've ever seen on your stream is when Dan mentioned him opening or him drinking that while we were there. In your face when you looked at him, because normally, like, one of the best parts of your guys' like one of my favorite parts of your guys' reviews is how happy you get to drink certain things, right?
Right.
So, like, you guys literally had like a $30 swear jar bottle or whatever the fuck, and you were so damn excited just because the bottle was cool as hell, right?
Well,
But
it's a
then,
spray
like,
jar.
Right. And then you guys will drink like this wild off the wall shit and you're excited as hell. But when Dan said that one of his favorite parts of the OFC was when we were down, and the look that you gave him is something that my heart and soul will never forget.
Yeah. Well, because he bought that for our 25th anniversary.
Yeah.
But
well,
he-
he's been texting me because he bought it for that.
Right.
That's right.
But then he's like, we're never going to open this or drink this or anything with anybody else. It's just for our, our 25th anniversary. And then he brings it home. He opens it. He pours samples for you. He's sending it to you.
Well, one
he's
thing I
drinking it
haven't
with
drank
you.
tonight,
It's like,
one thing I noticed I haven't drank tonight is my full glass of water.
That's fair.
Stay away from that shit.
Then he's like taking it with Dan Chuck. I'm like, really? This is just for you and Dan Chuck.
I put the
bottle's for you and Dan
OFC
Chuck.
up so I wouldn't drink it. So I brought out the Van Winkle Rye and the Booker's 30.
Hold on. I'm sorry, buddy. Sean has the mouse, so whatever happens next, I have no fucking idea what's going on.
I'm just saying I put the OFC up.
I was going to say, go ahead, Matt.
What?
Matt.
Is that English?
Tastes like Dan likes saliva.
Hey.
Just tasting it.
Real quick, Michelle Davila, Women and Whiskeys, new YouTube channel. They're doing so they're gonna do like a true crime. It's Michelle and Jen. So they're gonna do a true crime in whiskey. Like, okay, dude, I can't be talking about Michelle and Jen when you're double chugging bottles, okay? Like
that was a good blend, Pappy Rye and Booker's 30. Or Van Winkle Rye.
That's a nice burr rye, I bet.
Is that really?
Yeah, it was decent. Not bad.
Okay, hold on. Michelle Davila said, well, you all never disappoint. Love the conductors of this off the rails train. Cheers, Michelle. Appreciate you guys. Listen, if you guys haven't checked out Women Whiskeys, they just started live streaming literally like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
They're
and
awesome.
Michelle, like I've never met Jen. I know Cheech. Michelle's one of the greatest people in the world. I'm assuming Jen is also an amazing person because Cheech is fan-freaking-tastic. So go check them out. They're fantastic. Jonathan Inman, Sean, please finish off the SAG Junior. Nope. Jonathan
That's
Inman,
what some people would consider to be a bad idea.
Big on.
All right. Cheech just put a Women and Whiskeys link in chat. So if you want to go check out Michelle and Jen,
follow them.
Solid. Listen, I've been listening to Up and Vanished and Serial because I actually like true crime. Fantastic. Sean might do the one chip challenge, said Tom Burns.
Let's do it.
Ethan Vesling, I think Sean's going to sleep. How'd that go?
Did we lose him?
What you doing over there? Oh, okay. Sean's got to pee.
Will Sean vomit? Says someone just put Will Sean vomit. Julie's goal was to get Sean buzzed, and I can say it worked. Because
not
he has got some good slurring going. Although I might not be far behind him, honestly.
I didn't break both of you.
I think
Not both of you, Sean and this Dan.
Porter, I love you.
This Dan.
I know, and I love you so much. And I love when you do crazy stuff, especially on camera where we can screenshot it.
Hey, it's just fermented corn, right, Dan?
I'm sure DC has plenty of screenshots.
I said it's just corn while I held the rye up last time, even though it wasn't corn. But you get the point. It's just freaking corn. It's just whiskey.
Aiden did do that one chip. So David Rubio sent us the last one chip challenge like a year ago. And it was pretty much hell. But Sean and I can't do spicy stuff. So David Rubio decided to send us this year's one chip challenge. And I've heard it's way fucking worse. And then Aiden and Mike Stahl and one other person, I believe, on Independent Joe's stream the other night, they did the new one chip challenge, and Aiden handled it like a motherfucker, is what I saw. So Kyle Durkingtis, bedtime for Sean. Great evening of drinking to everyone here. Cheers. Sean was physically able to pick up the cat, but then he ran into my mic on my computer desk. I wish you guys. Okay.
I tried to get the same blend as last time, and she's pulled my arm down, so my mix was a little off that time.
Yeah, like a lot of stage.
Sean's dying. He almost
Sean, I'm with you, buddy. I'm right there with you. I promise.
Yeah, no.
I'm blending these two together. I don't know who else can blend as accurately as me. Those percentages were dead on. I'm right with you, buddy. I don't look quite as white. Or as small.
True.
I don't think you
not
are.
even remotely close to a small.
I promise you I'm close.
Are even close to how
One tip, please.
Yeah, no.
He said no.
Okay, I'm good on that.
Look, here's the problem with me being on stream with you guys and being a little buzzed. I miss you guys so bad. I'm wondering why the three of you guys haven't got dates booked for coming to stay with us. Kick my son out just so we'd have more room for you.
Yeah, I blend in.
Okay, because here's
Here comes the excuse. Here comes the excuse. Let's pause for a minute. Here comes the excuse.
It's not an excuse because Florida's a long fucking ways away.
I'll buy your tickets. Like, come on.
No. I fucking
I will
know
dump
you
all my
do
whiskey
some
down the
crazy
sink unless
shit.
you come drink it with me.
He won't. That won't happen.
When
And by his sink, he means his throat.
I'll dump it down a fucking sink. I don't give a shit.
You son of a bitch. Oh, Sean reopened the open bag of pretzels instead of
It's not like you have jobs you have to report to.
First of all, Matt, ask Julie. I will dump that shit down the sink and not blink twice.
Okay.
Wow.
So he won't, because I will
She'll
blink
blink
twice.
twice.
I will blink twice. So,
Gosh. Okay. So
but we will buy tickets.
Sean just cut open a bag of pretzels that was already open.
Sean, we don't have pretzels, and I hate not having pretzels.
Imagine doing like
Put these up. Go ahead.
Hey, bud.
Never mind.
Put these up.
All right.
Like
Well,
really poured
so
out
I'm
all the
making.
bottles we drank tonight.
I'm sorry.
I'm
to
listening
interrupt
to you,
Sean.
Matt.
No one noticed.
Wait,
Nobody
hold on.
noticed
I'm
what?
sorry. Matt and Julie, I'm really sorry about what just happened.
I'm
Do you
not.
want
No,
to
it's
really
okay.
quickly repeat
Don't even
that?
know.
Sean just muted himself and then unmuted himself. So
Yeah, we heard.
Sean said out of nowhere, Dan just poured out all the bottles we drank tonight and nobody noticed. He just said that right now.
I was
2
like,
hours.
hey, Dan literally tonight drank every bottle on stream
Him and Handy.
that we had to guess.
For you.
Not one of us fucking paid attention enough.
What are you doing?
to guess
If
them.
all of those fit in Dan Like's mouth at the same time, I will. I don't even know. That's incredible.
That's incredible.
Zooming in on us whispering to each other. Like, she's like, don't. And I'm like, fine. She's like, you'll regret this tomorrow. And I'm like, I won't regret it. We already drank. We already started the BTAC. Sean's got his chips ready, his pretzels ready. We should probably finish the BTAC.
Sean has opened that bag of pretzels twice now. So
hey, 2 things Julie and I never fight about in 26 years of marriage is money and whiskey. We just
No, we have fought about whiskey.
Yeah.
We have fought about whiskey.
Okay, never mind. So one
We
thing
have fought about
the
the money I have spent on whiskey. So,
well, it's because when we said let's not buy any more bottles, she's bought like 300 since then. You know. But anyway,
all right, what do you want?
someone said Julie is whispering how she's going to murder him in his sleep if he chugs all those.
I'm gonna do it while he's awake. I want him to see it coming. So
Yeah.
there. You want
No,
an
this one's
empty
gone.
bottle?
This one's empty.
You asked for an empty
Oh,
bottle.
I just made a comment. Sorry, Dan. Go ahead. It's your show. We don't mean
oh, I didn't say
The
shit.
next
us and our
man's
300
game.
subs don't mean to take over your 90,000.
No. I had
subs.
this comment up on screen for about a minute and a half, and then I took it down, and Sean said, "What the fuck did Bove just say?" So that's where we're at right now.
I feel like Bove on Sunday.
That's what Bove said. Yeah, on Saturday, but yeah.
My wife's on the phone for some reason. She's probably calling one of you guys. Would be
Julie,
my
are you
guess.
calling me to tell me to land the fucking plane right now?
No.
No, check your phone. I don't know. It's one of you she's calling because it's
not
Matt,
me.
of course. It's her love. I'm her second love.
What did
I'm
you
gonna
have?
kill this whole freaking bottle, whatever it is. If you
Oh no, that's George C. Stagg. I don't know that that's a great idea.
that's a little too much.
That's a lot, actually.
That's too much. That's a 2020.
I was trying to talk to you, Matt.
I'm sorry.
Matt, thank you for hanging up on my wife.
I told her I'd call her later in a whispery, sexy
Okay.
voice.
All right.
Just wait until he passes out.
I'm not gonna. First of all, I'm gonna be at work I'm gonna be up for work at 5:30 in the morning.
Tomorrow's
Regardless.
Sunday.
We can't start the BTAC and not finish it. Dan, you can interrupt me or just keep going. It's your show, buddy.
I'm gonna shut this down so Sean doesn't die.
Probably smart.
Yep.
So I'm putting out a new video every day until the end of the month, and I still need to shoot. I've put out 3 in a row. I still need to shoot tomorrow's video, which will be the sample I received today from Dan and Julie. It's the new Master's Keep, and it'll be some sort of video called like the ample sample quick stupid idiot after Bourbon Junkies stream review. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. But
You haven't even tasted it?
I just took off the prophylactic wrapper. So no, it's still here.
Oh my God. Don't do it now after you've been drinking.
Have you ever
oh my
tried the
God.
BTAC?
I've got to make a review.
I have tried the
It
BTAC.
is.
I like when I'm living large like that.
I can't wait to
You're a
hear what you
beautiful
think
man.
about it.
I'm gonna sleep well tonight.
Matt, you should call it wild turkey. Then you should put on the thumbnail. You should put one. Shut the fuck up. You should. Oh, you're muted. Shit.
What I'm saying.
Sean was talking, but he was muted. Hold on, Matt. You should put. Sean's fingers at this point literally don't work. You should.
Look at that.
Sean, I've been trying to catch up to you, but as hard as I try, I can't. I just can't get where you are. I'm doing my best.
All the pretzels he's throwing on the floor tomorrow too. All right.
My mom sat through all the F words tonight without saying a word until good night. That's amazing.
I'm so sorry. I literally don't have a way to stop swearing because I was like forced to not swear for like 22 years of my life, and so now it all comes out at once. I'm so sorry.
You're just an asshole.
I didn't even know she was here. That's amazing. I love you, Mom.
Listen, okay, we love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank everybody for the support. Obviously, thank you to Dan and Julie for the game. If you have not went and watched Dan and Julie on LikeTime Whiskey, they do have a YouTube channel. Dan will tell you that
they have not. I can just tell you they have not seen us. By my subscriber count, they definitely have not.
If they're here right now, they have seen you.
Dan will tell you that it's not a big deal and they don't care and blah, blah. He's a fucking liar. It's fantastic. Okay. So go check out LikeTime Whiskey. Cheech just put the link in chat a few times now. I appreciate that, Cheech. Thank you, buddy. And then obviously Matthew Porter, Sir ADHD Whiskey.
Best.
The world's top whiskey taster himself. Literally, actual when it does actually kind of matter, better than everybody else at this whiskey thing. So, literally,
do not be fooled by these scores.
Sean disappeared again to vomit.
He's sleeping. Actually, he's already asleep.
Did he
I haven't vomited since I was 17 years old, but I feel like tonight is going to be the night.
Really?
But for real, everybody in chat, for real, go check out Dan and Julie and Matt. You guys, like, for real, this is amazing. Some of you guys are legitimately, if anybody like follows and saw the Utah trip, there's a damn good reason that Dan and Julie and Matt were a part of that trip. It's one of the most incredible trips of my entire fucking life. So I love you guys to death, and I appreciate you guys
being here. You guys.
Thank you guys for being there.
You're the best.
Real quick, I don't want to miss this one. Jonathan, I'd love to get invited for the BJ M. Porter reunion at the Likes in my backyard and contribute whatever is needed and enjoy the mayhem. Thank you for super chat, buddy. Hey, at some point there will be a meetup, and everybody in here will be at said fucking meetup. I promise. So,
hell yes.
One way or
every one of you.
So, I love you guys. Thank you guys for being here.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, you guys. Have a good night.
Have a good night.